Good evening, everyone. How are you? Good to see everybody. I know this is not typically my time, but I wanted to bring some West Coast friends on the channel, and I want to make it convenient for them. 11 o'clock. I typically run past this anyway, so not used to starting my drinking at 11 o'clock, but this is gonna be a lot of fun, guys. We have Army versus Marines versus Air Force. So this is it's gonna be a cool battle. We have two of them backstage right now. We're still waiting for Joe. I know his live just ended. Hope everybody is doing very well. Want to skim through the chat here real quick and say hi to a few folks before I bring them on. Gary French in the house. Cheers, Gary. Good to see you. Katie Turk is here. Slap Shots Roadhouse. Cheers, man. Hope you're doing well, my friend. Hanging AZ. What's going on? Mark Emanecker. What's going on, Mark? Hope you're doing well. Shredward. Cheers, buddy. Good to see you. Z-Man's in the house. Cheers. Sean Linscomb. Good to see you, buddy. Washington State represent. There we go. Mark Mason house. Cheers, Mark. Corn and whiskey. Cheers. Good to see you. Jerry Black in the house. Good to see you, buddy. Eric Gunderson is in the house. Cheers, Eric. Hey, Eric, message me on, or I'll try to remember to message you on Patreon about something. I want to make sure I got your sample out. I can't remember if I sent yours or not. I have one sitting in my house, and I'm trying to remember. I got to look at the sheet and see who I did and who I didn't send to. But Mr. Jigs is in the house. Cheers. We got Richie Z is in the house. Cheers, broski. Good to see you, buddy. William Hall is here. Cheers, bud. Good to see you. Russ L is here. Prescription Bourbon in the house. What's going on? Peter B. Good to see you. EJ is here. Says aloha and cheers. Eric Damaris, what's going on, buddy? Was just chatting with you. Jeff Perkins is in the house. Cheers, Jeff. Got a lot of people on here, man. Sandeep Chima, what's going on, bud? Good to see you. We got 33 in here. Darrell is in the house. What's going on, man? Good to see you, Darrell, as always. Whiskey Uncensored says, look at that sexy bastard. Only Dusty could pull off a pop collar in 2023. Get out of here. All right, guys. So I'm going to introduce to you three very special guests coming on the show tonight. All of them veterans of our United States military. I'm going to introduce to you first, Mr. Bad Axe Bourbon.
Here we go, baby. Let's get this stuff going.
Do it.
Woo! Go Air Force. Let's go.
Cheers, man. Good to have you on, buddy.
Thanks, brother. Thanks for inviting me, man. It's going to be fun,
absolutely, man. As always. Shauna D. Marie, I didn't see you, but good to see you. Shauna Marie D. Sorry. Shauna Marie D. Good to see you. Next, we are going to add on from Washington State, Mark from Northwest Bourbon. What's going on, brother?
Hey, what's up? Hey, thanks for having me on, man. It's my honor to be here with these other two great military veterans, man. It's just I appreciate the invite.
Absolutely.
Let's go.
I wanted to do this for a while to have you guys on. I just want to make it convenient for you guys. You know what I mean? I know it's only 8 o'clock over there, but I still wanted to get the West Coast involved, and I'm just glad we all kind of made this work. So cheers to that, guys. And last but not least, another Marine here. Welcome, Independent Joe.
Well, you say the best for last, you know.
Go.
First one's in, last one's out.
There we go,
we have
man.
a strong hand ready, always ready for the beat down.
Oh,
So,
shoot. You were
it
just
is what
trying
it
to
is. Hey, I just got one question real quick. Does B taste weird to you guys? Because it tastes a little different than C.
I didn't get my helmet with that crazy hand you got going on over there, man.
Sometimes I like to give myself a handy.
Oh, here.
It's
Hey,
a little
knock
weird,
me with
but-
that, Joe. Knock me with it.
Oh, dude.
Mark Emanecker says, couldn't get the Navy rep? No.
Nope.
Oh, man.
They're too busy making commercials.
bow down when you come to our town.
Oh, sorry, that just comes on sometimes when you get the three of us in the same room.
Man.
Sometimes.
I love that song. Oh, West Side Connection.
West Side.
William Reynolds is in the house. Cheers.
William.
Yeah, I don't know about you guys, but B tastes weird.
It is weird.
I stupid, dude.
Joe already, he already tested out the samples, proof, and all that stuff. He's on it.
Little perfuming.
Yeah. Well, I mean, if you ain't cheating, you ain't
trying.
That's right.
Well, that's why I'm feeling
up.
I'm feeling all four
finger style for the show.
I'm filling all four of my glasses with this. That way, when I guess right answers.
There we go.
Yeah, that's what I figured he sent. So that's what I'm drinking too.
Have you guys had any of you guys had a chance to try this Rebecca Creek, the double barrel that's finished in Spanish oak?
No.
That's what B tastes like.
This is if you guys
Rebecca,
try this, good stuff, man.
No,
really good stuff.
No, I haven't tasted Rebecca yet, but I heard she tastes. I mean, I heard she tastes really good.
She's savory.
It's savory.
Oh, liquor.
Dude, I got wood chips on my mustache.
All right, guys. So for tonight's blind, sent you 4 different samples. We are going to kind of do this kind of Matt Madness style. So I'm going to, ask you. There's going to be a nosing round. There's going to be a tasting round, and then a final round where there'll be a question, and then you can do a bottle guess. So, and then
are the questions going to be the same for every sample?
They're all different. Well, I'm not going to say they're all different, but some of the questions are grouped together with other questions. So, like 2 of them, I might ask you the proof, and then you get points on the range. Or I might ask you, if something's finished or not on the nose, or if it's from a certain distillery. So questions like that, maybe an over/under question here and there. But like,
sorry, Jerry Black, but there's no army in here, just the National Guard.
Oh,
I'm not in that Guard.
Dude, he was active. He started out active.
Yeah.
Joe, you're the only one that's retired in here, I think, right?
You're not retired?
No, not from the military.
Oh, I thought you retired from the military.
No, man. No, Nope.
210-90s in the house. Cheers, fellas.
210-90s in the house. Richie Z, William Hall, Burr Ben. Dang, I haven't even been watching.
All kinds of people in here.
They're all here. Got
nice.
48
That's
48
freaking awesome.
guys.
Hey, thanks for showing up, everybody.
Yeah,
showing up on the late show for the West Coast.
That's right. The late.
Yeah, Dusty Dan's past his bedtime right now, so we're
pretty lucky right now. I'm either usually off screen at this point or just probably finishing up a live. Well, getting close to finishing up a live, but typically I go on not live and just rambling on with my bullshit. So
yeah.
Well,
yeah,
we all know what that's
your
like.
shows there, Dusty Dan.
People that do this know what that's like.
So we start talking about weather balloons, and it's like, yeah, let's go end broadcast here real quick.
That's great.
So do you guys already have your samples poured?
No. I've had a few of them, but I haven't poured them yet.
Yeah, man, go ahead and crack
this
them.
Is not cheating. Not cheating.
So pour all 4?
Yeah. Go ahead and pour all 4. Yeah. Thank you, Bobby, for not cheating and opening up the bag early.
Right.
Look. See, I just opened it.
Joe's already tested the proof with the hydrometer.
No, I was just testing the proof on them to make sure that they're all good.
What am I gonna drink? I'm gonna drink some of this Old Forester single barrel. That's what I'm gonna drink.
All right.
We get to drink Malort while he gets the good stuff.
Well, yeah.
There's no Malort in there. No Malort.
No Malort.
What are some of you guys' most recent pickups?
Oh, I was just talking about that on the live because I did a live, and I'll just show those real quick. I got the BEP. I got your review on.
Yeah.
I got a Corbin Cash 8-year master distiller pick for this year.
That looks dark, man.
I got
it's
Baker's
delicious.
Baker's 7, which is an 8-year, 10-month. I got the Dusty Dan's favorite, but this is the 8-year
nice.
batch 2. I got to do a review on.
Yep.
And then I just found this on a shelf that I got to do a review on. It's a batch 1, so I never tasted batch 1 of Bart.
Oh, that's right. That's a nice pickup, Joe.
Wow, you found that just sitting on a shelf?
Yeah, it was $10 over MSRP, but I was like, I'll take it.
What?
Yeah.
That's unheard of.
It was at a store, Camp Pendleton, by Camp Pendleton.
Damn.
And it was just like on the top shelf, and I'm like, oh yeah, because they have their museum of whiskey. So I figured, oh, this is going to be crazy expensive. I was just curious. I go, I'm curious, how much is that batch right there? Because I already saw it was batch 1, and he was like, he goes, 80, and I'm like, like $80. I'm like, yeah, I'll take it.
Yeah. Joe Wanderer's in the house. Cheers, Dan. Tasting a little bit of Old Carter Batch 14 as a nightcap. Nice. That's a damn good pour, man. Trying to decide. I think I'm going to go for Dusty Dan Sagamore pick. I still have some left. Nice, Shauna. Thank you.
Norseman's in the house.
Norseman's, yeah. I was going to say Norseman's only drams. Scott Heathens just poured an only dram. My 69 choo-choo. Nice. Eric Gunderson, time to pour some Sagamore Dusty Dan pick. Appreciate that, man. Much appreciated. Yeah, guys, we got 50 people in the chat still.
So I'm not cheating. I'm not cheating, everybody. He already gave me the answer to C.
That's not.
Either that or it's a used bottle that he forgot to wash, and I'm gonna have 2 different.
I was just guessing. I was guessing this was C since it's the only one that didn't have a letter and one A, B, D.
Yes,
so
it is.
Yeah,
I'm just guessing. Were you a Marine too?
Yeah, I may have been a little intoxicated when I poured those. All right. I was like, I know I had been drinking, but I was like, shit, I got to get these. It's crazy. I got samples out on Tuesday, and they were like, it's going to get there Tuesday. I was like, what do you mean? Like, why is it going to take that long going through UPS? It should be there by Saturday at the latest. But no, got there on Tuesday. That's why we had to push the date back, guys. So
hey, right on. You know, it actually worked out for me, man.
Yeah, that's true. Very true.
You don't know how hard it is to get Bobby on a channel, you know. I know how hard it is. I've never seen him on my channel. I was just
that was funny, dude.
I was like, what does a Marine got to do around here? You know?
Hey, man,
everybody's
here trying to aim high.
Hey, Cheech Ardolino's in the house. Cheers, Cheech.
Cheech, what's up? Dude,
Bubble Bath Bourbon's in the house. Cheers, Bubble Bath. Good to see you. Guys, what's in everybody's glass tonight?
I have 1792 Bottle and Bond as my control whiskey.
Okay.
I started out
Control.
with
the Evan Williams Bottle and Bond.
I had this Evan Williams single barrel. I started nice, a little low proof.
Yeah.
You want to blow my palate up.
Yep.
So I hit that.
Like how the Air Force blows up toilets.
Wait, I saw
right.
Jerry Black. Hey, Jerry
That's
Black,
right.
we gotta do our 22 push-ups, buddy. Let's go.
Oh, let's go.
Wait, what am I missing? Oh, are we doing 22? Oh man. I'm late to the game now.
Look at that. Marines first.
Dude, we gave you a head start. I started when you were halfway done.
Why you over there slacking? Freaking
Did you use 2 hands, Joe? I did 22 on each arm separately.
Yeah, but we ain't counting the one you did on your knees.
Master says because they can't count that high.
That's right. Hey, Joe doesn't even know how many he did.
I use my fingers, toes, and my eyeballs to count 22. So there you go.
He's like 1, 2. Shh, crap! I'm just gonna get up.
What comes next?
Somebody help me!
Oh man! All right, gentlemen. Let's get this thing started.
So are we writing these and our answers down for these questions?
Yeah, you can. That's fine. That's fine. Yeah, if you want to go ahead and write them down, like I said, I'm gonna keep tally of the scores over on my side. But you can write them down. It'll maybe help you memorize. Try to maybe.
No. Well, so what are we doing? Are we sending you these answers?
Yes, if you could send them to me, so I know you can send it to me through Facebook, and then Bobby and Mark can send it to me through IG.
All right.
Oh, you don't want me to
we'll do like 45 seconds on the clock to make it a little easier rather than 30 seconds. That's a little hard.
Crap. We got timers on this?
Yeah.
You're
Army
screwed,
doesn't
Joe.
be on time. They're always late to everything.
I said we're probably all screwed for that.
Say we'll do 45 seconds. Or we can do, I mean, we can do a minute if you guys want. It's up to you. Whatever you guys want to do.
45 seconds sounds awesome.
But you want me to text on Instagram, not just text your phone?
You can do either. Whatever's easier for you.
You just wanted to let us know that you had his phone number. None of us.
I was just going to say, wow, okay, wow. I can't do that. I'm going to stick with this.
So you guys are in close contact, are you?
So, hey, why don't you tell us right now, Mark? What's A?
It's the Evan Williams bottle and bond.
Got it. Dang it. If it is, I'll probably get it wrong.
Mark, what are you smelling?
My Evan Williams bottle and bond.
Because I just saw Bad Axe Bourbon sniffing one of his samples, and
I did.
Are we cheating here? If we're cheating,
my samples are over here. This is my control glass. I got a wisdom glass for my control. The
I know.
blend.
It was just an easy way for me to call out Bobby.
Oh,
yeah. You know what? He did call me out. You know what? That was just habit. I was like, hey,
all right, we're
don't worry.
Together as a team, Bobby. I don't know.
I'll get it wrong.
The Air Force doesn't know much about team playing.
Hey, you know what? We're just up there looking down on all these little people, trying to help them out. You know. Yeah. Oh, you guys need help down there? We're here to save the day. Yep. There we go.
They're like, don't worry about it. Marines and the Navy already covered that part.
Hey, Mark, how does the Marines get anywhere by themselves? No.
I don't know, because when I was in Afghanistan, they were restricted to one province. They weren't allowed to go anywhere else, so I never saw them.
Okay. Mark, I'm surprised you know what the word province
take me somewhere.
Cheers, Chris. Good to see you, buddy.
All right, man.
All right, guys. On glass A, on the nose, I need you to tell me for 3 points if this whiskey is finished or not finished. On the nose, if this whiskey is finished or not finished for 3 points.
You said for A.
Yep, for A. Yep, just A on the nose, not tasting it. If this is a
Bobby can tell us that right now.
I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait 30 seconds in to give you a head start.
Your guys' time begins now.
All right, cool.
All right, here we go. What's going on, Chris? What's in your glass, buddy? GZ. There we go. I need to post the link up on here too. Bubble bath. What's in your glass, man? Eric Damaris, I know we just talked. What's in your glass now, buddy? I know we moved on. We got 10 seconds, guys. 10 seconds.
So is it we get the whole 45 seconds then answer, or is it? We have to do it within the 45 seconds. I just want to be clear.
Yeah, that's time. No, it doesn't have to be within the 45 seconds. So you can take 45 seconds and then submit your answer. That's fine.
Okay.
Since I had 30 seconds before that, I just answered right away.
Gotcha.
Yeah, he had the head start. You know?
I just got to throw this.
Cheers, everybody in chat.
Yes. Cheers, everyone.
Apologize if I missed anybody who said what's up. Thank you again for showing up to the channel and supporting the channel. I pre-gamed before Dusty Dan, so I'm a little tipsy right now myself.
All right. All right. Let's move on to sample B. Sample B. I'm going to ask you on the nose again if this whiskey is finished or not finished for 3 points. Again, on the nose only for letter B. You have 45 seconds, full 45, and then you can submit your answer. Finished or not finished. Your time starts now. Eric Demera says, enjoyed some Bell Mead Cash Strength. Nice, man. Is that the one you just grabbed? Who was that? He said, what did he say? William Hall says, why am I getting an echo all of a sudden? Shauna Marie D.
I don't have YouTube open, so I don't know if anybody else does.
No, I heard an echo for like one sentence out of you, Dan. Then it went away.
Yeah, I heard it too.
So we're good now.
Bubble bath, aloha again. You guys got 5 seconds. I'm drinking out of a can. A Topo Chico Ranch water. Nice.
Topo Chico.
All right, guys, that is time. Right.
Is your hat pushing up your eyebrows? That's funny.
It is, dude. Let's go.
Is that Wadio?
Yeah. Oh my goodness.
Wadio.
Dude, I got called Waluigi the other day. Dude, I hear Aaron Rodgers, Raleigh Fingers, Wario, Waluigi, and Mario.
That's funny.
I haven't heard Waluigi in a while.
I was trying to find the best pictures of you guys to put on this thumbnail, and I was like, man, this is tough. I don't know what the guys are gonna like, but I'm horrible at editing that shit. So
yeah, we could tell.
Thank you.
No, I thought it was fun, man.
Oh, dude, it was awesome. I like he had the red, white, and the blue over us. That was cool.
Yep,
like that.
Sure did.
I'm
glad you brought that.
That's the best part of that thumbnail. I'm just kidding, Dad. I'm just kidding, dude.
All right, guys. So on the nose on letter C. On the nose on letter C. I need you to tell me if this is from Jim Beam, if it's from Heaven Hill, or Wild Turkey. On the nose only, letter C. Jim Beam, Heaven Hill, Wild Turkey. Your time begins now. Props, mustaches like that take work. I take getting called Waluigi. And I can pull off a stash like that. Shredward says, check out these legends. Big props to all you guys for your service. Cheers, man. Cheers, Shred.
Hey, thank you, Shredward.
Yes, Richie Z. Thank you, guys. If you are interested in joining my Patreon, I do have a bunch of different tiers on there. Just started it a few months ago, actually. Now I think two and a half, something like that. A lot of cool stuff to go to happen on there, and a lot of cool stuff to set up and look forward to. Got 5 seconds, guys. But we're actually going to be doing my my monthly giveaway. That is time. My monthly giveaway next Monday. For the bottle and then maybe some samples. So we're gonna do the wheel of names with everybody added in there. Should be fun.
Damn it! As soon as I wrote my answer and all that, now I smelled it again. I'm like, oh crap! Now I'm smelling something else. Dang it!
I changed mine right before I hit send. I changed mine.
Dude,
I wrote it out.
Mark, use that every single time. You're going to win this, brother.
That's what I hear. I hear the best thing to do is to doubt yourself and not go with your instincts.
Yeah.
But see,
I brushed my teeth and drank orange juice after brushing my teeth before we started.
That's how you correct yourself, though. You're correcting yourself. You're not doubting yourself. You're correcting yourself.
Yeah, Ben. On the nose on letter D. Did Dan dip his D in it?
Letter D.
We can only hope.
Yeah. Hey, Mark might get this one.
Become a Patreon. All the cool kids are doing it. So should you. Peer pressure and all. Thank you, William. Appreciate that.
Yeah, William, you're awesome, man.
All right, guys. Now on letter D on the nose. I'm going to ask you the same question, except is letter A, Jim Beam, Heaven Hill, or Buffalo Trace? Jim Beam, Heaven Hill, Buffalo Trace.
So we only changed one of them.
Only changed one.
Just messed up. That's a Joe mind game right there.
Yes. And your guys' time begins now. Jim Beam, Heaven Hill, Buffalo Trace. There's a massive hornet inside this, inside the kitchen. I can see him crawling around. It's a big ass one too, man.
I'm not tracking my answers because I already know they're right, so I don't,
Oh man! All right, that's some confidence right there, brother.
And for those that you don't know, May 26th, make sure Independent Joe be at that channel. Myself and Dusty Dan are going to battle on my channel.
Ooh, nice.
26.
Hey, Joe, for you, he's up there.
So May 26th,
time, guys. That is time.
Wherever he's located on Independent Joe, myself and Dusty Dan, be there, be square, all that stuff.
Yes, indeed. I'll be getting that blind flight together this evening. If not tomorrow, I'll get it sent out to you.
This evening, man. It's going to be this morning.
Do it tomorrow so you have a fresh sense of senses. Tonight
Either way, it's going to be tomorrow for you.
All right.
Yeah, you know what? I think I'm smelling my mustache. I think I got some Evan Williams stuck in there.
You saving that flavor for later?
Yeah, so at work, I'm gonna be like dropping some water in there. Hopefully, just make it come back to life.
Yeah.
All right. So now we are moving on to the palette round. So on the palette, we're gonna go back to letter A. All right. So this question is gonna be a proof question. It's so basically, if you guess correct, it's gonna be 5 points. If you're 4 points, if you're 3 off, 3 points if you're 5 off, 2 points if you're 7 off, and then 1 point if you're 10 off on the proof. This is on the palette.
All
right. Letter A on the palette. Looking for the proof. Your time begins now. Sean says Joe and Dan battle the day after my birthday. Fuck yeah. There we go, buddy. That's awesome.
Well,
Richie Z, yes. There is some merch in the works, Richie. I know that is part of my Patreon. I'm gonna have some challenge coins, Glenn's, and then some t-shirts. So that is gonna be here in the works very, very soon. I already have some companies picked out and quantities to come along with that. So 5 seconds, guys. Mark has the eye of the tiger, not slapped dick around like these other guys. That is time.
John.
Hang it, come on, man. Hang it, man. Come on, man. This is serious.
This is serious over here.
Hey, you see, look at this 3D effect right here. Hey, here we go.
These other guys, what is all that 1 in a million talk?
Yeah, right. Come on, man. We give some 3D effect and watch somebody's gonna duck.
Bro, I got it.
You got it. Blow that stuff off the computer.
See, I don't need an axe. I got my own hammer.
That's right.
Hammer.
It's hammer time.
YouTube doesn't let me show my firepower on lives.
Yeah. You want to see that? I think I'm barely getting away with this.
You can show it on this one if you need to, man.
That's for Patreon.
That's
Patreon only.
All right, so moving on to sample B on the palette. I am wondering on this one. That Hornet is. I can hear that goddamn thing flying around, man.
You're good. I can't hear it.
We can hear it.
Looking for the proof again on letter B. Again, 5 points if you're correct. 4 points within 3. 3 points within 5. 2 points within 7. 1 point within 10. Proof on letter B on the palette. Your time begins now. Bad Axe Bourbon. B smells and tastes like pine.
That's what I was thinking. How did you know that?
Yeah, Richie, I should be getting the challenge coins should be coming in first, and then the Glens, and then the T-shirt. So orange Tic Tac for everybody.
I was gonna say, hey, hang it, orange Tic Tacs.
I love orange Tic Tacs, man. Not gonna lie,
They're good. I actually had some today.
Did you really?
I did. Yeah.
All right, guys, that is time. How do you guys feel like you're doing so far?
Okay. I think I'm doing okay.
If I was a betting man, I'd bet on a 3-way tie.
3-way tie right now?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's teamwork right there.
Oh yeah, we can carry this load together, boys. Let's go.
Whoa, Army.
We can do anything without the Navy. Anything without the Navy and the Space Force and the Coasties getting in our way. We can do it.
I don't doubt that at all.
I think I messed up on that proof though.
I think I messed up on the last one. I was kind of hedging. This one, I think he's messing with us. I think he went answers the limb. I think he went higher on the A.
Yeah.
I was just thinking I need to flip flop the proofs that I sent.
Too late, bro.
Hey, Mark, I'll let you do it.
Thanks, Bobby.
Yeah, you're welcome.
All right. So on letter C, I just need you guys to tell me the age of letter C. All right, and then Dusty didn't Speedo. For the palette on so for the palette, basically for every point, every proof point that you're off, I'm sorry, age point that you're off, that's a point, basically. All right.
So if we hit it on the head, it's 5?
Yep.
All right.
Hit it on the head is 5, and then one off. So, and your guys' time begins now.
And we're doing C, right?
Yes.
Did you hear that, Fire Marshal Bull?
Yeah, I don't know which one that is. I'm just grabbing this one. I'm just guessing that's number 3.
That is the one I did not label. Spearmint Tic Tacs are the best. Coins, Glens, shirts. Looking forward to it. If it's it's not gay if it's in a 3-way. Oh goodness. Shauna heading to Kentucky next week. Louisville, Lexington, Bardstown area. Nice. Very nice. Guys, that is time.
Pencils down.
Damn it.
Yeah, so again, if you nail it, if you nail the age, again, it's for every year that you're off. It's a point. So,
yep. Tracking.
All right. So, what was that? Let me.
I think I know what this is, but I just in case I'm not sure, I'm putting it between 2 of the ages that I think it might be.
Between 1 and 20?
Yeah.
1 and 20.
Yeah.
That's good.
I put 2 answers.
Hanging as he says, Mark has at least 3 points of American flair. Give him 3 bonus points.
Flair.
Look at all your flair.
Office Space flair.
You need to be more festive. You need more flair.
Hey, Bobby, you put 2 answers, but joke's on you. 38. He's counting 38. So it ain't 3 and 8. 38.
All right, guys. And then on letter D, I need you to tell me if this is over or under.
Hey, I want to cleanse my palate real quick.
All right. Just let me know.
Everybody just wait on Joe.
over or under 8 years old. Over or under 8 years old. On the palette on letter D. And your time begins now. Over under 8 years. Letter D.
See, it's kind of unfair because my sticker says over 8 years old.
That's messed up, huh? Ooh. Ooh, woo, woo.
Gave Joe all the answers. Heading to Chicago next weekend for the Stuff and Whiskey meetup. We'll see what Benny's has to offer. Nice, Eric. That should be fun. I would have loved to make that trip, but I cannot.
Wow.
Mr. J.
Man, he definitely doesn't.
Just because. Just because. I can't. Oh, shit.
All right, guys, that is time.
Wood chips.
You get wood chips in there?
Yeah.
You know, a little extra smokiness.
Yeah, you know, it happens.
All right. And that was for 3 points, by the way, guys.
Okay.
All right.
Hey, Joe. Did you crack that BEP yet and then review it?
No, I haven't. I want to.
I did mine yesterday. Yesterday.
So I'm gonna watch yours first so I can know what to talk about.
Edit it. Hey, the video will actually be entertaining. My wife's in it.
Oh, nice.
Those are always better.
That's even better because then I could trust what's happening with that powder.
Right?
Who Flung Dung is in the house. What's going on, man? Hey, everyone. Having some 15 year tonight. Very nice. Daryl Kessler says, anyone enjoying the Dusty Dan Sagamore pick?
I have been. It's getting low.
Nice, man.
Get low there, big guy.
That's a nice one. That's a nice tater back there.
But yeah, I did. I recorded a review of the Bernheim barrel proof last night.
Nice. Like it?
It's okay.
I'm glad you said that because I could have bought it and I did it. I'm like, should I have? I'm glad you said it was okay.
I think the hype on that bottle is overdone on that one.
Yeah. Spoiler alert: I rated it as a buy once, as in I don't regret buying it, but I'm not buying it again.
I don't.
All right, guys. So on the very last question, it's going to be a question, and then you can do a bottle guess for each one of these.
Okay.
So for A, for A, I'm going to ask you what this whiskey is finished in. Okay, is it finished in cognac, sherry, or Armagnac? For letter A.
So if you guys don't revert back to the first question, but not finished, now you can go ahead and say.
Can you ask me that on B instead? Ask me that on B instead.
B's not finished, fool.
All right, so on letter A, again, you can just tell me if it's finished in cognac, sherry, or Armagnac, and then you can go ahead and do a bottle guess for letter A. And your guys,
real quick on that.
Yeah.
Now, if like say, and this is not that, but like well, never mind. This wouldn't even matter for this one then, but like on any of these other ones, if we say Elijah Craig barrel proof or something similar, or like a Knob Creek or something, do we have to be specific on like the batch number? Because
no.
Okay,
That's
not that you even sent that. I'm just saying.
Yeah, no, that's insane.
Or like a Booker's, Charlie's batch just came out and all that stuff. If we say a bottle, if we say Booker's one of the batches, does that count as an answer?
Yeah, no, that's fine. That's fine.
Okay, cool.
That's crazy to do it.
And then one last question is what were the choices? Cognac, what else?
Cognac, sherry, and Armagnac.
Okay, gotcha.
And then also you can send, like I said, so answer that, and then also send your bottle guess in for this as well.
Okay.
So guessing the finish on a bottle guess on all.
Yes.
Got it.
Yep. And then so basically this one is that question, and then the bottle guess, and then B is going to be a question, and then bottle guess, and then so on.
Oh, okay.
And your guys' time begins now. Shauna says her nightcap is going to be a Nulu toasted MA pick. Nice.
We can snort it and we can taste it, right?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Take it right up that snout, man. On a peerless journey tonight, found a Total Wine bourbon single barrel. That's nuts. Nice. That's actually probably going to be my next pick. My solo pick is going to be probably going to be a Starlight. More than likely going to be a Starlight. Newly toasted barrel picks. All right, guys, that is time. Actually, I should give you a full minute for that one. We'll do a full minute for the last three.
Thank you. Jesus. I answered 2 questions.
Yeah. But can you boof it? Yeah, you can boof it.
My boofing days are done.
Jerry, yes, this one has this bacony note. Ooh, that sounds good.
It's so hard because for me, Armagnac and Cognac kind of bleed together, man.
Yeah.
Same here, man. I had to flip a coin in my
now,
head on that one.
Now I know this ain't sherry,
Yeah.
but Cognac and Armagnac. So if you said
Right.
sherry,
Yeah, right?
Totally agree on that.
And then do you guys have a bottle guess for this one? I know I saw Mark's answer and Bobby's answer, but as far as a bottle guess,
Yeah.
just throw a bottle. Who cares, man?
yeah,
Right.
bottle guess is hard, man. Super
Yeah.
hard.
Especially on the finished ones, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, because there's so many finished whiskeys out there. You got to figure who does the most finished whiskeys, you know? And that's just a tip for you guys, just to throw one out there, you know? Freaking, there's only...
Right. Appreciate it.
I only let you have the tip. Don't appreciate it too much.
He says, well, the Armagnac and Cognac are the same thing, just from different regions of France.
Yeah, that's what
So
I'm
that's a
saying.
trick question.
It's like they're so close, man. You can't. That's tough.
Yeah. Gents,
And so it ends up being sherry.
so Daryl asks, Gents, since you're talking finished bourbons, what's your take on Foregate?
I haven't had any for you.
What?
I haven't either.
What? Damn. You've had Foregate, right?
Yeah.
I've not.
The only place I've seen it in person is Elixir Spirits in Tennessee. It's a great liquor store. If you're in like south of Nashville, dude, that's an awesome liquor store. But
That is not a sponsor of this channel, by the way.
right, that's a free shout out to my man over there because the owner's he's knowledgeable. He has tons of picks. He's dope. But he had the whole lineup of Foregates, and I wasn't in a spot where I could just throw $200 out a bottle. I bought his maker's pick, and what else did I get? I got a new riff pick. So I got 2 bottles for just over $100 instead of buying a $200 bottle. So
Nice.
It made more sense for what I was doing.
Some of the Foregates are definitely. I mean, some of them are really good. I will say that. So, I mean, their ability to blend. But there's also been some that just kind of just didn't hit the mark. I mean, I got the Ruby Rye Springs behind me. That one's really good. Back when they first started, I got some media samples from them. The Outer Loop Orbit was probably the worst one that they put out. That was one that was finished in gin. That That was weird. That was very weird. But I mean, other than that, like I got two more back there. I think I got like an Indiana Foundation and Kelvin Flag. I think maybe 3 or 4. I can't remember, but those are pretty good. So, Bubble Bass says not everyone is as bougie as you, Joe.
Well, obviously Dan is.
Yeah, right. He's close.
Close.
Shoot, he gets all the aged stuff. He gets the dusties.
Yeah.
We can't find that crap. He has the corner market. He cornered the market on that.
I did. All right, so on sample B, for this last question and bottle guess, the last question on here, I'm going to ask you: does this blend contain corn whiskey? It's a yes or no. That's for 3 points. Does this blend contain corn whiskey? Yes or no? And then it's going to be a bottle guess. Send your bottle guess in as well.
That is a weirdly specific question.
Corn whiskey, not corn. Corn whiskey.
Corn whiskey.
Okay.
And I'm going to give you guys a full minute on this one, and your time begins now. Still got 51 in the chat, guys. Thank you guys for hanging out tonight. It's awesome. And again, just a reminder, guys, next Monday night, I will be doing the monthly giveaway. I know I'm a little past due. Last Monday, I was in Kentucky doing our Barrels for Hope Maker's Mark pick. And then tonight, having my West Coast friends on here, I wanted to make it where some more people were available to see the wheel being spun. So we will do that monthly giveaway next Monday, as well as some samples, and then we're gonna do a little bit of dusty sample giveaways as well. So I thought you said porn and whiskey. Oh gosh. Porn and whiskey. You cannot go wrong there, man. All right, guys, that is time. Okay.
Is there some type of what do you call that? Theme or something? I know you do sometimes you do themes or something like that. Is this
sometimes I do. This one is not.
Okay.
This one is not a theme one. This one again, I did pour this one when I was a little intoxicated, so I didn't. Really, I forgot to label some bottles, and yeah. So, but I do want to have you guys on again a little bit later on. I have so how I did my barrel proof showdown for the bourbons. I have one for the rye. That'll take up a couple weeks of live and sending out some blinds. But I do want to have you guys on again with a themed
theme flight.
Yeah. Yep.
Right.
And then I know I'm going on.
And get for Navy. I think Bubble Bath was in the Navy.
No, he was. I thought he was Army. I thought Mashbill was Navy, wasn't he?
Yeah, I know. I'm just kidding.
Well,
I just wanted to mess with Bubble Bath.
Oh, you were.
Hey, we all know that if they actually were in the Navy, they would absolutely never admit it. So we're never going to get anyone from the Navy in here.
Well, you got Jason Busey. You got a lot of different. Listen here, you little. Do you mean the little underwear you were wearing at the meet?
You little speedo wearing sucker.
Yeah, were you talking about the Speedos, the little Speedo?
Never mix your corn and porn. Jim Barleycorn. Listen here, you little. That's funny. William Reynolds says, cheers. All right, guys, on letter C. Letter C, I'm going to ask you the proof. Proof on letter C. Again, if you're, it's 5 points if correct, 4 points within 3, 3 points within 5, 2 points within 7, 1 point within 10. So proof on letter C, and then bottle guess.
The bottle
on blank. All right.
On blank.
Yeah.
And your guys' time begins now.
Hey, cheers to all you guys in chat. Appreciate you guys being here with
Hell
us.
yeah, man. Cheers, guys.
And to Dusty for pushing his timeline for us West Coasters.
Yes, hell yeah, man. Cheers to that. Definitely happy to have you guys on. So,
did you strain this from the beaches of the sands of Iwo Jima?
I sure did.
This one.
What am I gonna drink? I don't know what I'm gonna drink right now.
Are you still not drinking?
I had an Old Forester single barrel. I just finished now.
Oh, I saw Joe. You have water. Bobby, do you have water, buddy? Are you hydrating?
No. I got carbonated water.
That shit doesn't count.
Is that like the liquid death? Is that what it's called?
Yes.
Yeah. That stuff's actually not too bad. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's not too bad. Now the one that's like, was it like a lemon lime or something like that? All right, guys, that's time.
Yeah, he says shut up and answer the question.
Answer the question.
Answer the question.
I like that.
Oh shoot, that's what I forgot to do. Damn it!
Now I'm getting something different on the as I'm not sipping that thing. Now I'm like, oh okay. Dang it!
Can't believe I streamed like that. I didn't even have it balanced on the camera balance. I was in a hurry. And then I wasn't gonna make it on time. I didn't even see your message on Messenger, man. Somebody in the chat goes, "Hey, aren't you supposed to go over there?" And I was like, I was going off the time on the live thing. I was like, okay, I got 15 more minutes. And they're like, I was like, so in 15 minutes, go to Dusty Dan's, and they were like, did you see the time? Because I think you're supposed to be there now. And I'm like, oh, shit.
We were talking about you, Joe. Like, man, Joe's big dogging you, man. He's big. He's
Bobby,
big dogging
Bobby, you got to shoot over your proof real quick.
Did I? I thought I shot that over. I wrote it down, didn't shoot it over. Okay, here we go.
Yeah, it's the altitude. You're at the wrong altitude.
That's right.
So your brain ain't functioning correctly, and you're just like writing it down, saying that's good enough. He should be able to read my mind.
That's right. I can't. I did. You just don't know it. I'm not letting out all those secrets.
Well, I don't know, because I mean, did you heard about that Air Force kid that looks like he's 15 years old letting out secrets?
Oh man.
Goodness. Oh yeah.
Had to be the Air Force, hadn't it?
Hey man. Well, Joe and I, you and I were exchanging recruiting videos. I'm like, wow, we're in trouble, people. I hope we don't get into some kind of situation. We are doomed. According to the recruiting videos, like we're trying to recruit the wrong people.
I did, Mark. I went off screen to taste something, but
no, I didn't taste something off screen.
Daryl asks if we can get more.
I did. Who?
What?
Daryl asks if we can get more axe. He wants the axe, man.
Let's go. Let's go, Bad Axe. We're doing it again. Woo! Yeah! Love that stuff. Woo!
Get some.
Aim high, baby. Aim high. More axe. I love the axe. I love smashing it.
Hanging AZ says, who ordered the code red?
You're damn right I did. I'm doing my job.
That's right.
All right, guys. And on the last one, I'm going to ask you for the proof again. Again, 5 points if you guess correctly, 4 points within 3, 3 within 5, 2 within 7, 1 within 10, and then a bottle guess as well. And your guys' time begins now. Mashbill says, Dustin Dinswood series, I'm down for a 4 services showdown. I will proudly represent the Navy. Done. Got it, buddy.
Awesome.
You're in.
Probably. Hey, guess what? He's in California too.
Is he really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's perfect, man. That's perfect. Okay, cool. That'll work. So, like I said, I do have some other stuff lined up with lives, but I will I will go ahead and we can set that up, and I'll later on I'll shoot you guys some times and dates. Probably won't be until like maybe June, maybe mid-June, end of July-ish sometime when that happens. But I'll definitely get we can make that happen. So Daryl says that I say axe, I went ass.
All I heard you say was it's going to be a 4th of July Independence stream. That's all I heard you say.
That I think I might be able to make that work. I think I can make that work. That would be hella fun.
That's exactly, man.
That would be a lot of fun. All right, I want to write that down before I forget.
Damn it, dude.
And Dan always forgets.
Because we did a veterans live stream on my thing in November. We can do an Independence Day on your thing every year. It'll be fun.
All right, guys, that is time.
Damn it.
Yeah, it's a good idea. That'd be fun. All right.
Yeah. Yes, hanging. I was in my air-conditioned, hardened shelter on my day off. Because when you're in the fire department in the Air Force, you actually get days off. Work one day on, one day off if we're deployed. Do more than one shift.
I was just drinking this last one, but I can't remember what it was. Not to say that I got the answer right, but I know this flavor, and I'm pissed off at myself that I know I got it wrong.
Me too.
Well,
and I threw a bottle guess on there, and I absolutely know it's wrong, but I had to throw a bottle down there.
Yeah, same.
Well, you have a lot of that high proof beam there with the Bookers and the Bakers and stuff.
Yeah,
dude.
That's what that is.
I'll be lucky if I got any of this crap. On the 50-50s, that's my best shot of getting something. Getting some points.
I messed up on that last one. I wrote the wrong one.
Right. No, yeah, when I tasted it on the nose, I said it was the other one, but tasting it, I'm like, dude, that's beam.
No, I even asked about the bottle earlier, and I don't know why this came to mind, but
give me one sec, guys. Let me add these up real quick.
Oh, yeah, go ahead, Dustin. But yeah, tasting that, I was like, that's a Booker's batch all day.
Hey, but
right now.
But you know what? If I got 2 points, I'm good.
If I got any points, I'll be like, yes, I got points.
Especially if Mark got 1.
Yeah, right.
Well,
I don't care if I got 2 points as long as Mark got 1.
If all 3 of us get 1 point.
Oh no. I'm telling you right now, you got 1 point, bro.
Oh, thanks, Joe.
You got more than 1 point. You won this whole thing, dude. Congratulations. Can we drink these now?
Yep. You guys should be good. 1 second here. I just want to make sure, though.
On that last one, I'm getting so much oak now.
Yeah.
But I wasn't getting it before. But I'm like, crap.
Yeah.
It's like 1 minute. We need like 2 minutes. A minute to
I asked about it earlier. That brand, and I'm fucking. And I wrote the stupid. I don't know why I wrote that bottle down. It just doesn't make any sense. But
I wrote a bottle that was so far off.
Yeah. Yeah. I wrote Evan Williams bottle and bond. Can you believe that?
On the last one?
The power of suggestion, man. You guys that really worked, man.
Hey, man. We got it's called countermeasures. Right?
Hey, I know about countermeasures.
I know you do.
I was a winger. I was a winger just like you.
That's right. I said Joe's gonna be throwing out the mind games. We got to throw out some countermeasures out there.
All right. So going through, so let's go to the nose on glass A. So on glass A, I asked you if this is a finished whiskey or not a finished whiskey. Mark said it is not finished. Joe said it is finished, and Bobby said it is not finished. This is a finished whiskey.
We figured that out.
Joe got 3 points for that one. On letter B on the nose, I asked you again if this was a finished whiskey or not a finished whiskey. Mark said not finished. Joe said not finished. And Bobby said finished. The correct answer was not finished. So Mark and Joe each earn 3 points for that. Moving on to glass C, I asked you on the nose if this was a product of Jim Beam, Heaven Hill, or Wild Turkey. Mark said Jim Beam, Joe said Jim Beam, and Bobby said Wild Turkey. You were all incorrect on that one.
Evan Hill?
That was my next guess.
Me too.
On glass D, I asked you if this was a product of Jim Beam, Heaven Hill, or Buffalo Trace. You all guessed Heaven Hill, and you were all wrong.
Right, because it's Beam, right?
Yeah.
We got it's still 6-3-0, right? The Marine is in the lead, guys. Come on, the Air Force is tanking this.
All right. So on the palette, on A,
This is where I'm fucked up.
I asked you what the proof was, and Mark said 121, Joe said 118, and Bobby said 100. The correct answer was 107. Bobby got 2 points for the proof.
I'm on the board. I got 2 points.
Wait, what was Bobby's guess?
100.
And what was the proof?
107.
But how do you get points for being 7 off?
Because he was within 10, bro. We weren't.
Oh, within 10.
Yeah, you get 2 points within 7.
Sorry, Bobby. I'm trying to take points away from you.
Joe, stop mathing. Stop mathing.
Sorry about that. I was asleep.
That's Marine math, dude. Stop it.
We gotta take naps when we can.
Let me have my 2 points. I'm not going to get any more, probably, man. Come on.
On the palette for B, I asked you the proof again. Mark said 119, Joe said 100, and Bobby said 88. The correct answer was 114.5. Mark got 3 points for that one.
Dude, that one sip of Knob Creek I had before this, that the 120 blow my palate up that much? Goodness. Dude. I had one sip.
Yep. Well, you had you were drinking, what was that too? The Evan Williams single barrel?
Yeah, it was only 86.
Yeah.
But I had a sip of Knob Creek 120 before. I'm like, just one sip. It could have blown me up that much. Crap, dude.
On letter D on the palette, I asked you if it was over or under 8 years. Mark said over, Joe said under, and Bobby said over. It is under 8 years
You skipped a question.
Dang. Yeah, I thought you were on. That's D, right? So we're on C.
Yeah.
Should be
C is
the years.
Oh yeah, sorry about that. Okay, so on the
wait, what was that D? You said what was it, over or under on D?
It was under. So
okay.
Joe, you got 3 points on D. I did skip over this one though.
Okay.
That's 38.
Joe's flying high right now, man.
No, Mark's there. He's hanging.
Not me.
No, you're doing good, man. You're doing good. I try to take points away from you. I'm scared of you.
Hold on 1 second here.
No, it's cool. Hey guys, real quick, which one was your favorite?
Oh shoot, I don't know. I have to go through.
Wow, Mark, really? You're gonna do that in front of Dusty Dan?
Yeah, which one was which one you like better, A, B, C, or D?
I don't know. I wasn't paying attention that much. I was just paying attention to proofs.
Yeah, we were talking about what's in the glass, not really. Hey, what's our favorite? No, I'm just kidding.
Mark, we were working.
We were working here, bro.
We're working, bro.
We weren't thinking about us. We're thinking about the numbers. We were working.
That's right. We were working.
We were on the clock.
yeah, right.
Whichever one about yourself. I'm really liking B right now for some weird reason. Just right now. At first, I didn't. Something was off about it, but now I kind of like it.
Charlie's my favorite.
Yeah, it's for me. It's B, C, D, A.
Jeff Black is in the house. Here, Jeff.
Yeah, flip the first two, and we're the same.
All right, so going back to letter C, I asked you this one. The on the palette was the age.
Yeah.
The age of palette. The age on the palette for B or C. I'm sorry. Mark, you guessed 9 years. Joe, you guessed 8 years, and Bobby, you guessed 7. The correct answer was 12 years. So Mark, you got 3 points. Joe, you got 2, and Bobby, you got 1.
Ooh.
Damn it, Mark. You said we were gonna guess 8. I would have guessed 8, but you said let's guess 8 together.
I thought you didn't get my text.
It was really subtle. He was like this.
Yeah. I was like, oh shoot, he's giving me a sign. He's giving me a sign.
And I already went over D. So on the very last round,
that means
A, I asked you if this whiskey was finished in cognac, sherry, or Armagnac, and then the bottle guess. Mark said cognac and guessed barrel dovetail. Joe said cognac and Nulu, and Bobby said cognac and Doc Swinson's. This one is Armagnac. And the bottle for letter A is the Bardstown Chateau de la Ball. This is the batch 2.
Oh,
you know what? I tasted Dickel in this, and I was like, man, what would have Dickel in it? And I was like, man, that definitely is. I have that bottle.
Yeah, it's nowhere near.
I knew I tasted that one.
Yeah, the first batch with MGP was way better. So on glass B, I asked you if this blend contained a corn whiskey, and then to send the bottle guess. Mark said no in Belle Meade. Joe said yes, Hardin's Creek, and Bobby said no, Four Roses Single Barrel. The correct answer was yes. So, Joe, you got 3 points for that one. This bottle was the Bardstown Discovery Series number 7.
Oh, goodness.
Ooh. I have that one too, man. That's the one I said I was drinking. I was drinking a Bardstown. I don't think it was that one, but I have that one. Thanks for the answers, by the way, Dan. I don't think I could have done this without you, man. That's where we got to stick together.
On letter C. Letter C. What did I asked you guys the proof on letter C and then a bottle guess.
Right.
So Mark guessed 121 proof and Larceny barrel proof. Joe guessed 125 proof and ECBP.
Yeah, we're in the same place.
And Bobby guessed a 90 proof and Jim Beam single barrel.
Yeah, man.
So
Air Force just that much tougher than you guys, man. It didn't taste like anything.
It tastes like water to us. We're like, whoa, this is hot. You're like, well, over here.
Maybe it's got the altitude. I don't know. I was just like, yeah, man. I'm kind of thirsty. Let me just, yeah.
This is for lightweight.
Yeah, man.
The correct proof on C was 120.8 proof. So Mark, you got 2 points for that.
Dude,
Joe,
man,
you got 3 points for that.
To me.
And Joe did call out. This is the Elijah Craig barrel proof A122. So you got 5 points for guessing the bottle, Joe.
Wow.
That's definitely not a winner. That's definitely not a winner.
3 points for proof, and then Mark got 4 points for proof.
Dang, dude.
Moving on.
Hold on. So
question.
He got 3 for proof. I got 4 for proof.
Yes.
Because it was 120 what?
120.8.
Oh, gotcha.
So for glass glass D, I asked you the proof and then the bottle guess. Mark said 123 and Booker's. Joe said 115 and Forgate, and Bobby said 110 and Clyde Mays. The only person to score points on this one was Mark. Mark got 123 proof. You got 3 points for that. And Mark called out the bottle. This is a Booker's batch.
Yeah. Yeah, I was supposed to write down Booker's. That's the one I said that I fucked up on. I was supposed to say Booker's, but I fucked up.
So, guys, this came down to a 1 point difference.
Oh, wow.
Between who?
Way. Yeah.
Joe and Mark had a 1 point difference between them. So coming in third place, Bobby, you came in third place. It was a good shot, man.
Yeah, dude, it was terrible.
Coming in first place by 1 point, fellow Marine, Joe, you got first place with 22 points. Mark, you got 21 points. That was impressive, guys. You guys nailed proofs, and you friggin' bottle. You guys had a bottle call each.
Well, I accidentally put. I'm a little inebriated. I've been drinking since 3 hours ago, and I was trying to. I was gonna punch in Booker's, and for some stupid reason, I wrote Foregate. I don't even know why, and I hit send, and I'm like, because that's what I was saying when we were talking about the whiskey. I was like, do we have to call out the batch for Booker's? Because I knew that was a Booker's.
Yeah.
And like I said, for some stupid reason, I wrote Foregate.
Yeah. I mean, I it's crazy because like Mark had guessed Larceny instead of Elijah Craig on C, and like had he done that, that would have been he would have won that one. But I think you were on. I mean, it could have been either one of those. I mean, sometimes they're like so close.
Yeah.
Man,
that Booker's is pretty damn good. Which Booker's is that?
That's the Simple
2017.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I changed my favorite to D. That's actually pretty damn good.
Yeah, this Booker's is when I first opened it up though, it was like really, really spicy. But then now that it's been open for a while now, it kind of died down a little bit. But that was impressive, fellas. I'll tell you that, man. I mean, to be that close on proof, I mean, really C and D, you guys. I mean, honestly, B, C, and D, you guys did really well on it. You got points, on B, C, and D. So with a bottle guess and then nailing the proof within, just a few proof points. So well done, guys.
Hey, thanks, Dan.
Hey,
thanks
we appreciate you sending this out, man. That's freaking awesome of you to do this with us, man.
Oh yeah, well, like I said, we'll do it again. We'll bring Stanley on next time. We'll have an all service blind flight. So like I said,
that's cool. Then Bobby can beat somebody.
I don't know. I got some work to do. Apparently, I got a lot of drinking in my future. Right. I gotta catch up to you guys.
I think I'm gonna lose. I'm gonna lose him as a patron.
Oh, dude. You guys are way more versed in this than I am. So I'm like, okay, let me get my butt. Crap, dude. I don't know what it was. It had to be that Knob Creek to be off that bad, dude. Goodness, on the proof on a couple.
Yeah.
You're good, man. You're good, man. Don't beat yourself up. You're good, man.
Jeffrey Wax says we're gonna have to do. What did he say? We're gonna have to do a winners round at some point, Dan. Bring some prior winners back and duke it out. Yeah, you can do that. Do that.
Wack, anytime, any place, anywhere. He beat me on my channel, by the way.
What?
He's one of the only ones to beat me on my channel. One of the only ones.
Well, yeah. So how many have you tied?
All the rest of them.
Yeah,
all the rest of them.
I've been beat 3 times, and the rest of them ties.
Right. Yeah. That's funny.
I've never won on my channel. I've always wanted to win something, so this is cool. and this is cool because Dan said the winner was going to get a trip to the Bahamas, so this is cool.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Well, if I would have known that, then I would have tried.
Cheers, everybody in the chat.
Yeah, good job.
Gotta help the little people out.
Yeah, guys. Cheers to all you guys in the chat, man. It's 12:15. We still got 40 people in the chat. Cheers, y'all. Thanks for hanging around, man. Much appreciated. And appreciate you guys for coming on, man. This was awesome. I'm glad you guys were able to do this. So
yeah, man. I'm glad. Hey, thanks for sending us this stuff. Man. I appreciate it. It was fun.
Bobby? Which one leaked? The one that I sent you. Which one leaked?
I believe it was the little guy. It was the one you didn't label.
Okay. I typically remember to parafilm them, and again, I had been drinking, so
it was all good. There was plenty, man.
Well, come on, Bobby. You're used to the leakage.
Yeah,
you got to get that checked out. By the way, you got to get that checked out.
That's true. I do. I gotta get that taken care of.
William Hall says,
Dan, you had asked us earlier, like what stuff we've been getting. What?
Yeah. You guys got me like new bottles.
Yeah. Is there anything you've gotten that you've still got to review?
Yeah. So I do want to review the Rebecca Creek.
Okay.
Like this is MGP. It's just it was aged in Texas, and like I said, finished in Spanish oak. So I have that to review. I told my local store that I would review the Old Forester single barrel they gave me. Iron Root sent me a couple different media samples here to review. So I have 4 samples from them to review.
I can't wait till we get that big, guys.
I know, right?
You don't have those, Joe?
And then, I know I have Blue Run sending me a bottle of something as well. I think that's really it, man. I don't think I have. I do have a second round of the JW Kelly, so they sent some stuff. So it's Isla. I got like an Isla single malt Scotch whiskey. It's called Smokehead from them, so I got to try that.
Okay.
I got another Isla. This is a sherry cask blast from them as well.
Yeah, I've seen those. I've seen those in total, but I've never actually picked one up.
And then I have their two bourbons. So one is I did their Rise first. This is an Old Milford bourbon, and then this one is their single barrel double oaked bourbon here. So I got those 4 to review still from them. Yeah, and that's it. So I mean, you guys should just try to reach out to some of these companies and just ask them if you can just get a media sample of something, man. You'd be surprised, man. I have 2,500 subs. Like that's not.
Well, see, that's the thing is they the first question they asked me is do you have as many subs as Dan? I said no.
Yeah.
and Joe, just to be a jackass, he goes, Dan, who?
Yeah, that didn't work out for me because they said, "Oh, okay, we know now that you don't know what you're talking about."
Oh yeah, right.
Yeah, I mean, again, like that's. I mean, all I really do is I have something typed up that I send to them. Send to a lot of like the craft distilleries, and like you'd be surprised like what they send you. I mean, there's a ton of stuff like Good Times. You know, I got some stuff from them. I reviewed their stuff.
I gotta do that. I gotta do some of that too. That's
yeah, man. It's just type something up really quick, and like I mean, you know, I know Bobby, you do a lot of shorts and stuff like that too, and like you know, like those kind of like Middle West spirits. I mean, they'll probably send you guys some stuff. Like
yeah.
It's worth a shot, you know what I mean? Just review it.
Yeah. All you have to do is reach out to them, and the worst they're going to do is either not respond or say they're not.
Exactly.
Yeah, right.
Exactly.
Well, that happens to me a lot.
About half of the distilleries I've emailed didn't respond.
Yeah.
But Buffalo Trace, Wild Turkey, all the big Maker's Mark, all the big ones.
Yeah, on that. So coming up in the future over here, like I said, I reviewed this bottle last night, and so that review is coming up soon of the Bernheim Barrel Proof. This upcoming Thursday, I've got Brown Family Spirits coming on the show.
Nice.
They are a big winery in Washington State, and
what can Brown do for you?
Exactly. They just bought out this distillery that was Warrior. Now it's Brown Family Spirits. So we're gonna see what's going on with them this week. Then the week after that, I got Smoke Jumper, which is a family veteran-owned distillery up here. So we're gonna chop it up with them. And then the week after that, we got Woodinville coming on.
Nice, man. There you go.
Nice.
And so those are 2 new bottles I got from their thing that they had going on. And yeah, so the rest of the month is pretty busy because the day after that, I'm going to Kentucky for 2 weeks for the annual training.
Nice.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hey Joe, have you ever heard of? Have any of you ever heard of Sabbatical? It's a local distillery to me. You've heard of Sabbatical, Joe?
No, I haven't heard of it.
They don't distribute.
I've been on plenty of sabbaticals. I just
yes, as have I. But since I'm in the Air Force, my whole career was sabbatical. So
we're headed for Hawaii, folks. It's dangerous out there.
That's right.
Adam Sheldon, good to see you, man. Hey, real quick, I know there was a message left for you in Discord for Barrels for Hope. I don't know if you had a chance to check that out or not, but they did leave you a message about a bottle, if I'm not mistaken.
Did everybody blend these together after you were done?
No, but I'm about to.
Well, that's interesting.
I just did. It smells pretty good.
Oh shit! I might actually try that myself.
Yeah,
look at that, man. That is nice, man. Look at that color.
That's dark. It looks good. Will, glad you got some Nightside coming your way. Last week we had Nightside Distillery on the channel. Coming to KY, yep, 26th of May, moving down, going down there for a few weeks for Army stuff. I'm not expecting to get many days off though, man.
See, I just wanted to show everybody because look at Bad Axe's cup. He didn't even drink any of the other stuff. He was just guessing blind.
I should have drank more of it.
Yeah. It's like taste the whiskey. Hey, maybe we should just take it easy, folks.
You know what? Which just proves the next time I got to actually try.
Mark, do you have to work in the morning?
Yes.
Do you? Joe, what about you?
What is that word you could?
Joe's retired.
What is that word you said? I'm confused.
Bobby, what about you? You work tomorrow?
That's normal from Joe. He's confused. I do have to work in the morning. Yep. But hey, Joe, real quick, sabbatical. They're a California distribution only, and I just went there yesterday. I didn't know that this distillery existed. It's like 20 minutes from my house, dude.
Ooh, nice.
Oh shit.
They have a port finish, a cognac finish bourbon, and their straight bourbon it's pretty good.
Nice.
When you do that live, bro, you got to let me know so I can show up at your house and try it with you.
Right on, man.
Yeah, you got to make friends with them. If they're that close to your house, man, you got to make friends. Man.
Oh, yeah.
I am. There, Corbin Cash is close to me. I mean, within an hour. But this is like, dude, I can just go there and back.
Yeah, tell them, hey, you're gonna have 2 channels. You're gonna have me and a smaller channel with you.
Oh, you're so messed up, dude. Dan's the big channel out here, man. Dan's the big channel.
No,
he's talking about Discord and Patreon. I don't have Patreon. Hey, Mark, do you have Patreon?
I did start a Patreon.
Yeah.
Crap. I've been trying to start a Patreon for like a week and a half, 2 weeks now. I just can't. Like, what do I want this tier to be named?
Yeah.
I got to describe this.
I mean, you should just do something like related to like the fire department or like Air Force, something like that.
Yeah.
I mean, like
it'll be. I got like. I started like with Smart Axe. I probably shouldn't put Dumb Axe in there. Probably shouldn't put that.
No, don't put that. Nobody wants to be a Dumb Axe.
Yeah.
That's right. So like, maybe I'll skip Dumb Axe.
Yeah.
Everyday drinker. What's going on, Nathan?
I was gonna say everyday drinker. Is that Nate?
Yeah.
What's up, man?
Big Nate. He crushes it with videos, man.
What is up, Big Nate?
Says, have you tried anything from St. Augustine? Are they the ones in Florida?
Yeah.
I think they're too expensive for.
I think I may have tried something, man. I can't.
I've tried them. I just don't think that price point. That's hard for me to. That's hard to spend that money. And I'm somebody who spends money freely, like stupidly. And I look at Augustine Distillery, and a lot of times I'm like, yeah, that's too much.
Yeah, I don't. I don't think I don't know. I may have tried something from them. I honestly can't remember if I have, but I know I don't have a bottle of anything from them. So
yeah, no, I've never bought it. I've tried theirs, but I just couldn't buy it. And this blend, by the way, that you sent, this is the most awesome blend this is a pretty good, damn good blend.
All 4 of them together, yeah.
Thank you.
This is pretty good. I just got more of it than you guys.
Mark, did you blend everything together?
No, I drank
Oh
all
my
of it.
goodness! Look
Yeah.
at Shredder, dude. Smart axe,
Yep.
axe master, axe master, dude.
Axholius Maximus.
Well, he already wanted to call the top tier. You don't call your top tier bad axe.
I have to call it bad
You
axe.
can't. No. Let me tell you why. I was trying.
Why?
I was going to explain it, but I will explain it live. You don't call like you're bad axe, right?
If you can't explain it now, then I can't put it out until you explain it live.
So look, when I said don't I said on your live, I said don't put bad axe as your top. You should put it as your middle tier because that's probably where people want to associate you with your channel, and
that's true.
You're going to get the most. It's harder to get the top tier.
True.
It's easy to get the bottom tier, but you know to focus on that middle tier, you want to kind of
good call
put
on
it
that.
to where it's like, hey, we're still on that bad axe level, and you're bad axe.
That's right.
So you're gonna get.
I like that. That's
So,
a good way.
Edward said, "Smart axe, axe master." That's Maximus.
I like axe master. Axholius Maximus. I like that.
Yeah.
I think we're gonna have to go. I think you're right, Joe. The bad axe is mid level because if you want to achieve,
it could be second to the top. Just don't put it top. Just don't put it top because you don't.
That's true.
Yeah,
you want people to identify with you. You know, you don't want to like exclude. You have to be bad axe to.
Yes, Nate, that'd be awesome, man.
Most of us are just middle tier, man. We're not as high level as yourself. We're not aiming high like you. We're trying to compete, you know.
So should the top tier be dumb axe? Why are you doing this? It's almost a threat. If you do this,
no, it's still got to have a cool name for the top tier.
Yes. Axholius, Axemaster. I think Axemaster. I don't know if I'll go Axholius Maximus. I think Axemaster might be at top level. I mean, I like Axemaster.
That's good.
Yeah. And this is and folks in chat, this is like real time. This is cool. You know, we're brothers in arms. You know, this is freaking awesome, man.
Yep. Yeah, I love it.
I love you guys, man. You guys are freaking
cheers.
Awesome.
Hey, cheers.
Yeah.
And
cheers,
not because the whiskey saying that. Cheers,
fellow veterans. Cheers. Again, I didn't know you were in the Marines, brother.
No.
Cheers.
Joseph says, "Oops, I picked up my first dusty bottle."
I didn't know you
First,
were.
and Your Honor, from my upcoming birthday, 80s OGD one. Ooh! Oh, man, that's nice. That's a very nice pickup.
Axe murderers.
Picked up my first dusty bottle.
And what do you guys think about axe murderers?
That's a good one. That's a good one.
You know what? That might have to be the top tier. I like Axe Master, and so Axe Murderers, and then Axe Master right below that, maybe. And then Bad Axe, and then maybe under that Wise Axe, and then Smart Axe.
Yeah, there you go.
Just not
So Joseph, that is those are three absolutely hitter bottles. I mean the 80s old granddad 114s are probably some of my favorite.
Wow!
Like I mean, those are fantastic pours, man.
Yeah.
Order to try them in. I feel like the Pirate bottle is going to be was that 2014? So that's what is that? The 120. I'd have to look that up. I don't remember what the proof is on that.
Hey, Bobby, this is pretty damn good, right?
With this
that blend right there,
it is pretty good, actually.
It's freaking good, man.
It is pretty
good. You
good.
guys have enough of the samples left to blend them.
Well, hey, look how much I have. I lost. Well, now I know I got to drink more, like you guys, right? See?
Joseph, honestly, man, I would start with the Wild Turkey, cheesy gold foil. I'd start with that. The last two are up to you. I mean, I've had the ECBPs. They're fantastic. They're dark, they're rich, they're dense. Very, very different from the ECBPs today. But that 1980s old granddad 114 is no joke, man. That is That's an amazing bottle. So I would save that for last. So I would go cheesy gold foil, pirate bottle, but then let that 1980s OGD 114 sit out a little bit while you're drinking those other ones, and then go back to that. It's a butterscotch bomb.
Ooh, which one's butterscotch bomb?
Dude, Shredward with the gaping axe.
Gaping axle.
Is 67.4 ABV. Yeah. Yep. Yes. I mean, I would drink that one in the middle, Joseph, to be honest with you. I'd save that 114 for last for sure. So cheesy gold foil, ECBP, and then the OGD 114. But hit me up on Instagram, man. If you have an Instagram, I'd be curious to follow along with you. I can actually drink each one of those with you. So
that's awesome.
Yeah, those are 3 hitter bottles right there. That's for sure.
I wish we were big enough to drink with them.
Right. You are.
Someday, Joe.
Someday. Hey, man. Hey, when I hit 2K, I'm going to Arizona. Hey, subscribe to Independent Joe and Northwest Bourbon and Badass Bourbon.
Yeah.
Obviously, you're subscribed to Dan here.
Yeah, guys, dude, definitely do that, guys. I mean, three great channels on here, guys. Northwest Bourbon, Badass Bourbon, and then Independent Joe, guys.
4 great channels.
Great channels.
But make sure you guys give them a subscribe, guys. Again, subscribing is free, right? This is all they put out great content. Make sure you guys subscribe, please. Hit that
okay,
button.
wait a minute. I don't claim to put out great content.
It's all good content, man.
No.
It is.
No.
Joe is good content. It's just unedited content.
Mine's unedited, and you guys do some great stuff with editing, and I can't compete with that.
Well, that's why it takes so long for we put videos out. Joe just rips them out.
Yes, there you go. Even Nathan said that, man. All fantastic. Give them all the sub, man. Absolutely.
Yep.
Absolutely.
Jerry Black, big. Right on, man.
Tater Dom. What's going on, Tater Dom?
Tater Dom,
man. I'll drink along with you, buddy. Cheers, man.
Hey, Joe, Tater Dom's right near you, right? You met up with him in a store, right?
Yeah. Me and him traded a 12-year Weller. It's freaking awesome. I don't even know where. Oh, there it is. He's freaking awesome, man. I could not find this anywhere, and he helped me out with this. So appreciate you.
Dude, I know where I can get that.
Oh, snap. I'll be right back. I want to show something. I was supposed to show it on my channel, and I didn't.
Oh, back when you were on live stream, big dogging us before you came over on that? Is that what you're talking about?
Kept us waiting.
He did keep us waiting, man. He should have been penalized for that. You know that, Mark?
Well, do you think he's Janet Jackson or something, or what? Dude, he was big dogging.
Mark,
like,
do you find yourself liking larceny more than ECBP or vice versa?
I would say 2 years ago with the barrel proofs that were coming out, ECBP was better than the larcenies, but with the ones that came out end of last year, beginning of this year, I like the larcenies better, man.
Yeah.
I would say both the A batches are not very good. They're just hot and really not much else. And the B's get a little better, and the C batches for both. And you know what? I'm kind of right now. I'm leaning towards wheat whiskeys. They're softer.
Yeah,
I don't like to say easy. Or I don't like to say what.
Well, I mean that wheat definitely rolls off soft on the palate.
Yeah,
sure, right. Yeah, wait.
They're real smooth. I hear they're really good.
Yeah, I don't like that we use that word smooth. But when
smooth is good. Smooth is good.
That was another one I got recently was the A123, and I haven't cracked it to do a review of it yet. But on a live stream a couple weeks ago, I opened I had the ECBP A123, and I wasn't a big fan.
Hey, what?
Bubble Bass.
Where are you, dude?
A trip to Corbin Cash. If you're that close, hit you up. There you go, man. There you
Dude,
go, Bob.
Hey, Joe might be close enough too. Are you Bubble Bath? Where are you, man? You trying to plan a trip to Corbin Cash?
Tater Dom, one of my Patreons, freaking awesome, man. He did this for my birthday. Check this out.
Oh, that's cool, dude. Look at that.
That is crazy, man. And I apologize, Tater Dom. I didn't show it on my channel. I was trying to do it, and I was just like,
Oreos?
yeah, man, it's crazy.
That's cool.
Dude, that is so sick, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's badass.
That's badass, Joe. That's badass. Get it. Yeah, that's badass, Joe.
That's what's
Tater Dom
crazy
hooked you
about
up.
this community, man. It's just freaking awesome people we get to meet, and it's just
Absolutely.
That's absolutely 100% correct, dude. This community is incredible.
And
Everyone supports each other.
I meant
It's
to ask you guys, like, what's your?
always comes together, man. Always comes together.
I agree completely. Like that, and I've said that before, Bobby. Is like this community is just so it's so different from a lot. You know, I mean, it really is. Like, I mean, from the support level to that camaraderie that people have together. You know, and you don't find that everywhere anymore. You know, so.
No. It's great. It's nice. It's nice to come here. It's a little refuge, right?
Yeah.
Come here and share. We all like whiskey.
Yep.
And some of us are, Sugar Kitty came on. He's very knowledgeable in Scotch. Came on my live stream a couple of weeks ago. He sent me some samples. Give me like 8
He's
samples
bragging right now because he's never been on anybody else's live stream.
That's what. See, I'm big dogging you right. I'm big dogging you right now. He said he'd come on again. He sent me some rye samples too. He said he'd come back on.
But
yeah, let's go. I got Sugar Kitty on live stream.
What's nice about it too is like it gives people like us a place to come and talk with other people, right?
Yeah.
Especially people who have some things going on in their life. You know what I mean? Like it gives those people a place to come in and talk about that kind of stuff. You know.
Yep. Cheers, Eric Gunderson.
But yeah, that's another positive side of everything. So
yeah.
Well, that's why I do the veterans live stream first Saturday of the month every month, is because all the veterans out there can get together with other veterans across the country without having to drink and drive or go anywhere or not know that they're going to meet people that they can relate with. That's why I'm trying to like set that as a normal thing. It's where the first Saturday of the month, jump on the live stream and have a more military focused live stream.
Yeah,
because there's the World War II vets and the Korea War vets and the Vietnam vets. They all had the VFWs and they're still going there now, but our generation is not going there.
No.
Yeah, they're dying for young blood to go and get in there. Man.
I gotta, as you say that, I gotta make it a point. I gotta go check out the VFW.
I gotta do the same.
Just to check it out, man, and just to go there. Like you said, they don't have much new blood. I gotta go. I just gotta go and hang out and just. Young. I say young blood. I'm 52. But I mean, I'm younger than most of them, probably.
Like,
because the younger generation isn't going.
Well, I mean, you got to remember, like that. To them, prior to social media, like that was their escape.
Yeah,
right. That was their social interaction.
Exactly, that was their way to kind of be able to talk to somebody else about things that they went through and saw and whatnot. And now with today's social media, it's very different from that younger generation to do we're doing right here, whether it's live or off stage, discuss things like this. So it like kind of keeps us out of areas like that.
Yeah,
but so it's I mean getting people into those VFW halls and it's you just don't find it anymore. But it's still because you figure when that generation dies off, I mean what's going to happen then?
Right.
There's not enough blood, young blood to keep it going. So
yeah. I don't want those venues to close.
Yeah, that too. That too. I think that's another reason I need to go.
Yeah, it's gonna be your fault, Bobby, if it closes.
Yeah, I mean, Peter B raises a good point. Not a lot of World War II or Korea vets left. I mean, it's you figure every year, man, it's dwindling down. Like,
I think Mark, I talked to you. There's a 90-year-old vet, a couple of them in town at a extended care facility. I mean, I guess this guy is sharp as a tack, but he's 90 plus years old, but he doesn't have any family.
Right.
Like, I got to go. I mean, I've been meaning to go there already. Obviously, I need to go there soon. He's 90 years old, so I mean, we're only here for so long. You're at 90, you're getting close.
Yeah, he's only here for like 20 years more, so you better hurry up.
Yeah, right. So he's a World War II vet. So
Isn't
I
that
might
crazy
go.
though, to think that, like, to be that old and not have a single family member left, like that's
And I mean that kills me. I gotta go.
That's rough,
see-
man. That's
I
rough.
gotta go.
And the long-term thing about that point is that if you don't share his stories, then they die with him.
They're gone.
Right.
Yeah.
True.
And props to all of the the military podcasts and stuff like that, like for having a lot of these people come on and tell their sides of the story, Jocko and Sean Ryan and I mean there's tons of them now. Jocko's had a ton of people on his channel talking about their stories and stuff like that, and back during the Vietnam era, stuff like that. And Sean Ryan, I know he does stuff with more like modern day more modern day
war and terrorism.
But like for those people who don't have that platform and that outreach, there's no way to get that information out there other than that,
Right.
I mean, I think they're doing the right thing. There's a lot of cool stories that you can go back and listen to, through those podcasts. I mean, just really cool stuff. So,
yeah.
Jerry Black, dude, really, he was the president of his local VFW for how many years? I lost it in chat.
2 years.
11 years, dude.
Yeah, 11 years, and was a commander of his post for 2 years.
For 2 years, got it.
What do you say? William Hall says, if you know a World War II or Korean vet, pick their brain, find out what you can while you can. Those guys are awesome. My grandfather's a Korean War vet. Love the story. Yep.
Right, so is mine.
Dude, right on, Eric.
Joe, you got something you're adding on here?
It was just something with
yeah, there we go.
Hey Joe, happy birthday, buddy.
Dude, I love that, dude.
Get it.
I saw that dude. I was like,
get it.
Great. Yeah.
I was like, hey, Mark, don't lead him so much.
Yeah, right. Hey, Bubble Bath, you're in Sacramento, dude. Man, I lived near. My last base. I was stationed at was Beale Air Force Base. I lived in Sacramento for a long time. We love going to Sacramento. If you guys are planning a Corbin Cash trip, you better not go without me, man. You better not. Right? I mean, because I know them very well. So if you're planning some, let me know. I don't know if you know them very well, but I'll talk to Sarah down there, and we'll
David, don't forget about David. He's the main guy.
Damn.
That's right.
David Souza.
That's right. Souza.
Oh, excuse me. I'm not French.
So
he just texted me. He texted me last week. So,
So Vic said his grandpa was.
What do you mean? He texted me like 5 minutes ago.
Oh.
Vic said
like,
his grandpa
congratulations
was,
on your win against Bad Axe Bourbon. I can't believe I said
right.
Pancho Villa in the Revolution, man. Nice. That's crazy.
Pancho Villa. Right. Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Vic, dude, really. Cheers, you right on, man. Cheers.
Hell yeah. But it's good though. I mean, like I said, I don't know if any of you guys out there listen to Mark, Bobby, Joe. Do you guys listen to any of those podcasts? Jocko or Sean Ryan or any of those guys?
I haven't. No,
I'm gonna be honest. I'm not a podcast guy. I'm a visual guy. So
I mean, they all have YouTube channels too.
Oh, they do.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
If somebody would put their links in the chat, that'd be cool.
Dude, you guys got to watch it. Like, they have some crazy stories from some of these guys on here, man.
Like if I wasn't on here right now and I'm a wrench, I'm dropping those links once you say it.
Yeah, I mean, I can.
So, hey, wrenches, let's get to work.
I mean, it's just great content. Like, Sean Ryan's had a ton of people on his channel. I mean, everybody from guys who used to, hunt down cartels and be inside cartels and
that's awesome, man.
Oh yeah, I mean, to all the way up to like interviewing guys from Delta and former SEALs and K9 handlers and then Jocko's getting guys from like World War II and Vietnam era, just all kinds of really cool stuff. So. But they both have they all have YouTube channels, so I'll see if I can get any of that.
Yeah, we'll have to link up with them.
Heck yeah, that'd be sweet.
Yeah,
that would be amazing. That would be something.
Yeah, I'll definitely subscribe if you could put that
Heck yeah.
in the chat.
Let me see
So-
if I can find that real
So
quick.
we'll know what my MOS was. I was a firefighter in the Air Force. What was all your MOSs?
I'm a combat engineer.
Combat engineer, cool.
Ordnance.
Joe? Ordnance, right on. Dan?
Reconnaissance man, 0321.
Reconnaissance? That's big brain stuff. Dang, dude.
Look at the big brains on Dan.
Big brains, dude. Right on, man. Oh, we got Bobby in here. We got Bourbon Battalion.
Let me see if I can copy and paste this in here in this chat. I'm never good at figuring out where this is.
Oh, Bourbon Battalion's here. Yeah.
What's up, Bobby? Bobby to
Hey,
Bobby. What's up,
buddy?
buddy?
Good to see you.
Bobby. There we go. Man, where do you go to get their link? Oh wait, hold on. I think I found it. Hold on.
You go to about.
What was the name of the
I
channel?
got it.
What? You got it.
I'm going to post one in the chat now.
Scroll all the way to the right on their YouTube channel. Go to about.
Go about, yep, and all the way down the bottom. Got it.
Yeah.
All right, so let me go to my live here real quick.
All right.
Oh yeah, you know what? I'm going to post a link too if anybody wants to come on and chat, guys. Give me 1 second. I just want to post this in here real fast.
Hells yeah.
New pin chat. All right. Let's see here. So this is Sean Ryan's there.
Oh.
I just posted that.
Okay, I'm gonna sub to that channel.
Hopefully that'll work for you. That's Sean Ryan. Let me grab Jocko's real quick.
Hey, Bobby, Bourbon Battalion. Semper Fidel. You mean
Holy
simplify? Simplify.
It's got 1 million subs on that.
Yeah,
motherfucker.
man. I'm telling you.
I'm gonna check that out.
Yeah. He just had the most recent one was a guy that hacks and tries to find child pedophiles. He tries to
I'm
find
in on it, dude.
Yeah.
Someone's trying to find those creepers, dude.
Yep.
I'm in on that.
He hacks into their computers and finds leads them on to like conversations and stuff like that. And
I love that.
That sounds familiar, dude. I think I might actually watch some of those.
Well, I'm gonna have to start watching them because
Hell yeah. Right.
that's awesome.
I'm all about kicking those guys in the face
Sick, yeah.
twice.
If anybody's door needs to be kicked down and shot in the face, it's
Sean Ryan show.
Yeah.
Oh, I totally recognize this dude. I've watched this show before.
Yeah, he was a SEAL and he was a contractor as well.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah. 1.27 million? Yeah, okay. That's a little guy.
Yeah. Yeah. All right, so I'm going to post Jocko's on here as well. So Jocko was he was a SEAL as well.
I'm telling you, watch out for those wood chips. You guys see it? You see the wood chips are flying. See? right at you. This is 3D.
Oh. Caught it.
You caught it.
They're everywhere. Got it.
Got another one.
Jocko.
Yeah.
Jocko podcast.
Holy crap. 1.6.
Yeah.
Oh, so he did make the other guy look small.
Yeah. Both those guys just amazing content. Amazing content. They interview a ton of people, man. You want stories, it's right there. So, and let me post a link onto the StreamYard real quick, guys, for anybody who wants to hop on. Anybody as well.
Yeah, definitely subscribe to both of those. I just did right now because I
promise you, man, like hearing stories about, again, I mean, when they have some of the older guys on, but hearing some of those stories, and even the modern day stuff, like Sean Ryan had a woman who escaped North Korea and talked about like the camps and like what it's like to be inside there and how horrible it is. All I can say is just listen to it. Wow. It'll give you goosebumps how bad it is there. So
that's crazy.
Yeah, man.
Like trying to escape from Northwest Bourbon's house.
Good luck. Good luck.
Good luck.
I got dogs. I got fences. I got cameras. You're not.
They can check in, but they won't check out.
They won't check out. That's right.
I don't want anybody
California.
checking, man. Nobody gets past my driveway.
All right, guys. So I'm going to drop the stream yard link in the chat. Anybody who wants to hop on, you are more than welcome. Oh, here they come. The hiccups. They're coming.
I want to thank the 5 people who just subscribed. You're freaking awesome. Welcome to the family. Appreciate you.
Hell yeah. I
We're
don't know
in.
if can I pin my own thing? No, I can only put myself in timeout. All right.
What are you doing, Bobby?
Right?
Oh, that's good. All right, guys. There is a. I pinned the link up at the top. If anybody wants to hop on, you are more than welcome.
Yeah.
Love to have anybody on.
Just keep some wood chips out.
That's not like a Halloween mask, everybody. That's just how he got his wife. He's like, hey, I'm pretty underneath all this. Believe it or not.
Look at that, man. That is
Hey, Bobby, just a question. How do you get the mustache to twirl like that? Like, I've been trying to figure it out. Like, I had to trim mine because my lips are covered.
like Wyatt Earp style.
Eric, what's going on?
Yeah.
Hey, what's up, Eric?
There he is. I was wondering where he was at.
He was hiding.
Supposed to be in bed, but I'm popping bottles over here instead.
Popping bottles.
Hey, cheers, Eric.
What's up, Eric?
Yeah,
Cheers, brother. Cheers.
You probably don't know who I am. I'm Joe, by the way. Eric.
I've seen
Bobby.
your channel a few times before.
Yeah.
I'm Bobby,
I'm
brother.
not subscribed to you. Fuck you. But hey.
Eric, you pop that Bell Mead?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Mr. Jiggs, see you, man. I don't know if you're still in here, buddy, but see you later. Thanks for stopping in. We got somebody else down here.
Yeah, Mr. Jiggs.
Hey, good night, Mr. Jiggs.
Good night, Jigs.
Oh, can't see.
Oh, shit, you got to be careful with those. You can't just put them on the screen.
It's going to be a dick.
Yeah, it's gonna be some type of action.
That's called setting and exceeding the expectations. Eric Dismaris. William Hall says, cheers. So what did you guys your favorite tonight?
I said Charlie was my favorite.
That was mine too.
Yeah, I changed mine to D, but it was between B, D. I changed mine. It's between B, D, C, and then A for some reason because I knew it was Dickel. And again, I like Dickel products. I like Dickel products, but there's a lot of Dickel in this one, and it's just like overpowering on the Chateau Labad. I have that bottle, and it's just it's good, but it's just if I want a George Dickel product, I'd like to drink that on its own product.
Yep.
Outside of its product, it's like I don't want to taste that from a different product. I want to taste that on Dickel.
Yep.
You know, because I have Dickel products. I like Dickel. A lot of people get pissed off and like
we know, Joe.
But I understand that it's like I want something different.
Yeah. Joseph, if you want to hop on, man, you're more than welcome. I think I saw you try to pop on, but I didn't get any feedback on the other side. You're more than welcome to hop on though if you want, buddy.
Yeah, Joseph, jump on, Joseph. You'll be with another Joseph.
You'll be with another Joseph.
Yeah, what's up, brother? I don't think I met you, man. What's up, brother?
Live might be a good idea, man. We try to plan that out. Independence Day Live.
Independence Day Live.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'll be a blast, man.
That'd be a good idea. You know what, man? I can go live early, and then you guys can take it over in the nighttime.
Right? Hey, Dan, I like that on air back there, brother.
I know. I saw you. You got one too. Yep.
It doesn't do so well when you turn it on, though, man.
I didn't even put batteries in there. I didn't even put batteries in there.
When I'm shooting videos, it just whites out, dude.
Bubble Bass says embrace the dickle.
Yeah.
I think what Joe was trying to say is he doesn't want to be surprised by the dickle.
Yeah,
Double blind, you know.
Yeah, I don't want to.
There.
I don't want to be like, ouch.
Ouch, the dickle, right, Joe?
I didn't realize that there was such a dickle on here.
That's just a big dickle, right, Joe?
I try to, but I was going to say something, but I was like, no, I don't want them to say. And then you guys call up the right bottle. I was going to say, hey, did you guys taste dickle on that? And I was like, no, I better not say that.
Thanks, Joe.
Because you might be able to get the bottle. And I was like,
it is kind of crazy that like how much that shows up in that pour though. It really it does stand out for sure.
Yeah.
Hey, guys, I want to ask you guys a question. How do you feel about the latest acquisition, I guess, from MGP picking up
Penelope?
Yeah. How do you guys feel about that?
I was not surprised.
Yeah.
I wasn't surprised either. And I mean, how many of us don't actually like MGP? They put out some great stuff.
Yeah.
But
I'm neutral on MGP. I'm not. I don't think it's my favorite profile. Sorry.
Right.
I like it better than most of the other.
The
other ones, no, the ones that are sourced from. I think that's probably my favorite sourced from whiskey.
Okay.
As long as they're doing something else with it, I'm cool.
Yeah. No, I agree. I agree with that. As long as you're doing something else, but
yeah,
they put out some good juice to work with. I'll say.
Yeah. I mean, so what about? Do you think they're going to pick up anybody else? Do you think like Smoke Wagon might be?
Well, Smoke Wagon has always been MGP.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
no, he's talking about. Do we think that MGP is going to buy them?
Yeah.
Just buy Smoke Wagon.
Yeah.
Buy them out.
Yep.
I don't know that guy.
I don't think so. I don't think so because I forgot his name.
Or Doc Swinson's or
I don't think Smoke Wagon is for sale.
I don't think so.
Of course,
that guy,
number, but I don't think he wants to sell.
I don't think so either because that dude is a character, man. That dude's a character. He is all over Instagram and whatever, dude. Promoting. I am Smoke Wagon.
Oh yeah, what's going on, man?
Yeah, he's everywhere.
What's up, Will?
What up, Will? William Hall? What is up, brother?
Can you hear it? I don't know.
You got to turn off YouTube and just focus on us on this channel.
Is that a bazooka back there? What is that? Rocket launcher RGP. What is that?
I'm surprised the Air Force knows what that looks like.
Hey, come on, man. I got to deal with all kinds of stuff.
There's a pretty good arsenal back here, so
you've seen pictures, right?
Yeah, see, I guess you know Marine pictures.
Yeah, Bubble Bass says good for Penelope. They just secured their source.
Okay.
Yeah,
distribution and stuff like that, it helps them out a lot.
Yeah, I mean, and here's the thing, right? Everybody knows the high age MVP stuff is honestly starting to dwindle down, right? You're not getting a lot of it anymore. So it is true that they did secure their source now that MGP bought them out. They're talking about how they have big plans for the future and all this kind of stuff. But like, I honestly feel like they're going to be. I think they're going to buy by the end of the year probably at least one or two other places. I think they're going to wind up buying them out for sure.
Agree.
Yeah,
I definitely don't think it's going to be Smoke Wagon.
It might not be.
I don't think so either. I'm with Joe on that one because, like we said, that guy I can't remember his name. The owner,
Aaron.
Yeah. That dude is such a personality.
Yeah,
I don't think he would want that.
No,
I don't mean I could be wrong, but that dude is everywhere, all over Instagram all day. Hey, this is what we're doing. I am Smoke Wagon.
Yeah,
that guy is a character, man.
Yeah,
but how much could you want? Like $100 million? He's
a character.
Exactly. Like that's the thing too. Like Eric just said. I mean, throwing out that kind of money.
There's that too.
I really think there's going to be like a very serious integration between those two, and that's what's beautiful about this is the fact that they've taken over Penelope, and there's going to be a really strong connection there, and I think that MGP is wanting to get rid of this second and third party.
Yeah. Well, they have so many that they distribute to.
A ton.
That they source to. That's like so many. They couldn't buy them.
I mean, honestly, like you can rattle off companies and you'd be like, yeah, that's, I mean, here you go. Like what I'm drinking right now, Rebecca Creek, right?
Yeah.
Distilled in Indiana. I mean,
to be honest, I've never even heard of that, Dan. I've never heard of Rebecca.
Backbone.
Good Times, Backbone.
I mean,
Hard Truth is their own.
Stellum and Barrel Craft Spirits.
Right.
Well, not all of it, but
there's a lot.
It's I mean, honestly, it's so much when you really think about it.
Yeah.
It's a ton of stuff. I mean, Sagamore had a huge chunk of it, for a while. So, Sagamore had it. You got, I mean, there's so many Old Dominic. It's just, just the list just goes on and on of stuff that has MGP stuff in it.
Yeah, so many.
So,
I think if they can streamline that whole entire commerce, it's just beautiful for everybody in the end, right?
Yep.
And that's what's great, And RNDC, I think, was kind of the beginning of the fall, right? So Sazerac getting rid of that and trying to streamline that whole process, that's going to be just unbelievable for everybody in the end.
Yep. Yeah. Bubble Bass says if they keep buying places, it just confirms that MGP is going to drop even more than it already has. They've built a rep, and now they're going to capitalize.
Hey, go to Bubble Bass next. There you go. That's the one I want you to highlight there.
Good times. No, yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
That's it right there.
There's some companies that are going to be like, and that's probably one of the main sources of funds coming in for MGP or Ross and Squibb is people sourcing their whiskey because they got so much of it,
Right.
And for so long.
For so long.
The major source so long. And
there was
actually source, right?
If it ain't good times, some other pop-up is going to come up and then start trying to source their whiskey.
Yeah. Yep.
Well, yeah, and so many of these companies use them as an interim until they can get to their own distillate, right? So
well, I mean, that's why they got Remus and their and some of their own things going on. But it's maybe if they're trying to say, let's get rid of all the sourcing, that's different, and they're only going to do their own stuff, like Remus, and then they got their Remus bourbon.
Yeah.
There's the George Remus and the Remus.
Yeah.
That's
Bubble Bass got a great point here. I mean, Bardstown Bourbon Company is cutting into MGP sourcing share. I mean, absolutely. Yeah. Like when I went there last, we went and tried out. We did a tour and all that there, and they were talking about how they're building 14 more warehouses by I think it was like the end of next year or something like that. Yeah. And they already got warehouses up to letter N. So,
oh wow.
And I mean, they're talking about like 14.
That's 14, right?
Yeah.
How many is that, Joe?
Math for Marines. I'm sorry. I don't have as many fingers and toes.
How many crayons is that?
I took off my boots. It's 14.
Purple, green, and red.
Right on, Joe. Right on. That's how you do it, Joe, right there.
Yep.
And I think they said they bought like 363 acres or something.
It was,
that.
right behind. Yep.
That tells you how much more room they have to expand.
Right. So they were saying, and then so after that, once all of those are built, they're going to have 500 million proof gallons a year.
Oh, wow.
And then to work with
that's crazy.
To work with them, right? It's an 8-year waiting list to work with them right now.
Oh wow.
8 years to work with Bardstown Bourbon Company, like as a contract distiller. You have to wait 8 years.
So here's an honest question. So everything is cyclical, right? Yep. We went through the gin, we went through the vodka, now we're into the bourbon. How's it going to go back? And where's it going to start over? Because where's this drop off in the bourbon industry going to happen?
It's not going to happen.
And are they over planning? So is that distillate going to become cheap again and become aged? where we like it, the 7, 8, 14, 15 years. And how's that going to come back around?
Oh, so you're talking about supply and demand where we're going to catch up to what's being offered and be on a level to where it starts coming back down again.
Yes, because
I don't think so. I think it's just like gas.
The 60s and the 70s, and where bourbon was, and where gin and vodka and all the other spirits came up.
Right.
Is this going to continue?
Yep.
And
I think to Bubble Bass' point here is
right.
Even when I had Brian Treacy on the channel, they talked about how double barreling stuff, with the oak shortage. That was going to be a very good possibility.
It's going to be huge.
Yeah. I mean, for sure, especially down the road, and because I know he was saying
it's never going to get cheaper.
Yeah, when I was talking to him privately, he was saying how companies who were allocated X amount of barrels, like Old Line, for instance, which is a place out of Maryland, they were only given that amount. They were never given any more barrels. So they had to stick with the amount of barrels that they were allocated last year and no more. So, that's hard for growth at that point, right? So.
I totally agree that the finishing is where it's at right now, because you look at companies like Bottle King.
How much you got left there?
Barrel King. I mean, they're making amazing stuff.
Yes,
but it's from MGP, and it's on the finishing.
He said he's all about light whiskey is the best. I'm generally surprised that distillers haven't started doing widespread STR whiskey. Yeah. Yep. Agree with that. What's going on, man? Good to see you, buddy.
All right, Dan, I'm gonna let the dogs out and then take a bio break myself.
Wait. Who let the dogs out?
I'll be right back.
All right, buddy.
Who let the dogs out?
I let the dogs out.
So I find it interesting. A lot of people bring up finished whiskey as like a solution to the barrel shortage, but finished bourbon is aged in New American oak to start off. And then it's finished in a second cask. So while it could be easier to get the second cask, you still need the first one to make it bourbon.
Right?
So that's not a solution to any type of shortage of oak barrels or anything like that.
Yeah.
So that's just I don't know, either a preference or whatever.
Yeah. It's crazy. I don't know if Maker's Mark is the first company to do this, but when we went there for the Barrels for Hope pick, they are looking to be the first self-sustained distillery in the country. So
they're having their own cooperage.
They're growing their own. Yeah, they're growing all their own their foods and stuff. They've already planted oak trees. It's crazy the amount of stuff that they're doing. Just in case there is an actual oak shortage, they have I forget how many they said, how many trees, but it was X amount of acres of oak that they're planting and going. So they're looking to be.
They'll be good in 50 years. Then you're saying,
huh?
In 50 years, they'll be good.
Yeah, right. I mean, way down the road. But as far as being self-sustained, they've talked about being the very first distillery to actually go after that, to be the very first self-sustained distillery. So, which I thought was pretty cool, to be honest with you. Livestock and all that kind of stuff, or the food that they're making. I mean, everything. You name it, they're doing a water source. It's pretty wild.
You see what Nashville said? How long does it take to grow? Of reuse of barrels being a possibility?
With the increase of supply by Marshall and others, would allow them to let barrels age and still make profit. Also, with the talk of reuse barrels possibility to drop off anytime soon. Yeah, I mean.
So then if that happens, then that would make actual brand new barrels as a toasted or something like that. That would blow the price up too. That'd be something even more exclusive if they went to that, if they bent the rules to be able to reuse barrels.
Yeah, I mean, I know. I'm pretty sure when I was at Makers too, they were talking about how they're starting to char things at a lower level though. I think they're only doing things at a 3, if I'm not mistaken. That's what the guy said. So
Makers.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah. Over at Makers, they're only doing a char 3. They feel like they get more flavor out of a char 3 than a 4, because it talks about you're still having to penetrate that carbon right through it to get into the actual wood. But they're saying it's a lot easier for the whiskey to penetrate through, less carbon to get into the wood sugars and stuff.
So Maker's Barrel
they're
entry
going to
proof
the
is
crude.
110, right? So I mean, I don't know if
I thought they said it was a little higher. I want to say it was 120 that they said, if I'm not mistaken.
Makers, I know. Oh, I literally just did a video yesterday, so I just read it. So their barrel,
it may have been 110. For some reason, I thought it was 120.
They kept it at 110, even though everyone else went up to 125 with the federal regulations, right? So I wonder if a higher proof allows a more penetrable, if that penetrates deeper into the wood. I don't know. I'm just
You're
throwing it
thinking
out
about
there.
a different subject, and this is not Pornhub.
Is this
So one of the things that Makers did say that they do is they cut to get a consistent profile through consistent whiskey, which I think you saw. If anybody watched the Barrels for Hope video, they talked about that guy Woody talked about that. Is they cycle their barrels. So if it's all the way up high, they'll cycle them all the way down low. But they do that consistently with every barrel to get that consistent flavor across the board. So
it works.
Hey Dan, you're the Barrels for Hope. Is that's you, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I was just making sure before I put.
Yeah. Barrels for Hope is me. There's actually so guys. There are a lot of picks that are in the works for Barrels for Hope, but there is a $5 tier that could allow you to actually pick up some of those picks. So there's a $5 tier on Patreon through that if anybody was interested in that. And again,
what picks are you got coming up?
Huh?
What picks you got coming up?
4 picks coming up on Thursday. It's awesome.
Yeah, so we got we did our first ones were 2 Elijah Craig barrel proofs. Then we did a hard truth.
Okay.
And then we just got done doing a Makers. And then it looks like we're going to be doing a Middle West Spirits next. Possibly a Pumpernickel Rye. Pick.
Wow.
Whoa.
There might be a new riff in the works. And then to end the year, I think we're going to try to go after a 4-gate. So.
Wow.
Okay.
Yeah. Lot of cool stuff for year 1, and then year 2, again, we're going to be doing more. But, all of our proceeds go to the 4 different charities that we all picked. I picked Folds of Honor. There's Make-A-Wish Foundation, which I think Joe picked. Breast Cancer, American Cancer Society. Lance did that one. And then Josh and Aaron picked To Write Love on Her Arms, which is for mental health. So,
okay.
All of those.
That is within the proceeds go equally towards each of those.
Equally towards each one, yes.
Okay, cool.
Yep.
That's awesome.
And we're actually looking to get the charities on the channel to talk a little bit about more about like what they do. Yeah, so we're reaching out to each one of them and see if we can get them on. So that would be a lot of fun.
That's awesome, cool, man.
Yeah.
Donner Pass, what's up?
Donner Pass, what's going on? Good to see you. Cheers.
Dan, I'm resisting hard the urge to talk about how necessary it is for people to get on that $5 tier, because it's
Eric,
such a great option.
Hey, talk about it, man. Talk about it.
Eric, sir.
No. Everybody that's been on this channel, I think, has heard my rant on why they should be on that tier, but it's a good option. I'll just say that. If you're not on it, you should be on it.
Yeah.
Awesome.
It actually is a really good option to be on. And again, from time to time.
Can you join that from that link right there?
Let me see where.
Or do you join it from? Is it from somewhere else?
It's Patreon as the Barrels for Hope is on.
Yeah,
Patreon.
I think the Patreon is actually linked to that website now. I think Lance finally updated that, so I think he did it to subscribe to YouTube on there. The Discord, and I think maybe Patreon may be linked to that website, if I'm not mistaken. So
yeah, let me check, and I'll post that too.
I think he updated it if I remember correctly. So yeah, Joe, thanks for dropping my link in there, man. I appreciate that. But yeah, a lot of cool stuff, So next year with Barrels for Hope, we're looking to incorporate more of what the what our members want as far as charities, and we're looking to kind of stay down the same route, right? We want to do military, we want to have something for children, we want to have something for cancer, then we want to have something for mental awareness, so mental health. So like I said, we picked those 4 to start, and then next year we're gonna have the members try to look for vote on 4 different ones after that. So
I'm going to post it right now, everybody. But when you go to Barrels, the Hope Barrels for Hope direct link, if you go to members, it'll actually have a hyperlink that'll take you to Patreon for that, and then that's where you can join for that.
Yeah, cool. And I mean, I know Eric. I know you said there was. I don't know if there still is, but there was 2 membership slots open, like full blown membership. So I don't know if they're full or not yet, but
I don't know either. But the last time we talked about it on here, there was 2 slots open.
Yeah.
And then they got filled up within like a couple minutes of us talking about it. So I don't know if they're still open or not, but
yeah. But again,
if you like good whiskey and you want to see your money go to charity instead of some store owner, sign up.
Yeah.
Get involved.
I mean, and I mean, the good thing is, like any big picks that have a high yield, so Narab will sell them in his store, and then those proceeds go to the charities as well. So that's a win-win. He's the one that's getting us these picks from A1 Liquors up in Illinois. He's getting us those picks, and then anything that's over what our membership level is, like if it's a high yield, they'll sell them in his store, and like I said, those proceeds all go to charity.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, hell yeah.
All right, I'm almost there.
Yeah, I'm gonna leave that
Here's
alone,
everybody. I'm posting it right now. Everybody, Patreon for Bottles of Hope, and here's the link. So make sure you check that out. Look at the different tiers, and then fill whatever you feel that you can handle, or you want to give. It goes to great charities, and it's split between the different charities for the different people that are involved with it. So
4 different charities. So like I said, Folds of Honor, Make-A-Wish Foundation, American Cancer Society, and then To Write Love on Her Arms, which is for mental health.
The mental health, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Cool. Dan, I'm surprised you brought up Penelope, but nobody's mentioned the fact that Heaven Hill is dropping the 12-year age statement from Eliza Craig Bell.
I know, man.
Variable.
I know. That's yeah.
I think, from my opinion, I just think that they're maybe like they have a certain amount of 12 years that they could put out, and they're like, you know what? Why restrict ourselves? I mean, the lowest part, which is supposed to be B, is going to be 11.5 years. Which, I mean, are you going to really tell the difference between a 12-year and a 11.5?
Probably.
And then you're going to have possibly a 13-year to 14-year, like myself and Bad Axe Bourbon were talking about earlier, in the C9, because they're still doing the A batch, B batch, C batch.
Yeah.
Just not going to be single barrel. It's just going to be batch.
Yeah.
With the minimums of going to be a certain. So they're not. I think they're just not restricting themselves to a single barrel. They're saying, hey, we could do just as good with a blend of these barrels, and we can probably expand on what we can supply, the supply and demand thing with our customers and people who are buying this stuff. We can actually maybe make more of that.
So
just an opinion.
All of the barrel proofs are a batch product right now, but it's just limited to 12 years as the youngest in the batch. So you're probably already seeing 13-year and things like that in the blend. The only difference it does is it allows you to blend in lower things. So people said like and I think like,
well, not lower, because then I have to call it lower.
Right.
So that's when like this B batch comes out, I think it's got 11 and a half year in it.
Yeah, 11 and a half.
So that's where that variable age statement will come into play when you blend in something lower to it or higher or whatever. But it's still always the minimum age. So
and that was my argument for 2XO, because a lot of people were like, some people were like, hey, if it's good, it's good. But I was like, hey, it would be nice to know what's in it, because we are whiskey nerds. We try to sell your products for you. Yeah. We like to talk about this stuff. We like to debate.
Give us more info.
More info. Just basic stuff.
Yeah.
You know, that ain't going to tell us who you sourced it from. That ain't going to mess with your NDA. So if you give us age standards, at least we can work with that and we can talk about it. Because if it's a 2-year whiskey blended with a 16-year-old whiskey, we're like, damn, that's pretty good for a 2-year-old whiskey.
Yeah. Oh. Hey, Dan, hey, I'm gonna have to bounce, brother. I got like a couple of these other guys. I gotta go to work tomorrow, man.
Oh yeah, buddy. Well, thanks for hopping on, man. Like I said, we can get together and do that 4th of July stream.
Heck yeah, man.
Yeah, and Mark, you owe me $20 because I said that Bobby would leave first.
Hey, right on, man. Hey, I go to work longer than most of you people here.
Wait a minute. What's that word again? Work? What is that?
Well, you know,
it's a 4-letter word.
I gotta be at work. I don't know how much work I'll be doing, but I gotta still be there. Right, I gotta get up and make it there.
Oh, yeah. Gotcha.
You know what these freeways are like.
Yep.
I gotta leave here at like 3:30 in the morning, get there by 7. You know, right on, man. Hey, let me give you some axes on the way out, brother.
Hell yeah.
Let's do it. All right, let's do it.
Get it.
Ouch! Stop!
Oh yeah! Oh, yeah! All right, right on. Hey, I had a lot of fun, man.
Yeah, bad X.
I appreciate it, brother.
Anytime, man.
Thanks for having me.
Anytime, buddy. Welcome anytime. Good to see you. Thanks for hopping on.
It doesn't matter that you're Air Force.
I know. Well, you know, you prove this aim high stuff. I can aim high all I want, but I got stomped on.
Hey, the bronze medal is still a bronze medal.
Yeah. You know what? Bronze medal, bronze star. You know, whatever. You know,
whatever.
Yeah. Come on.
Yeah, there's some bad.
All right. Have a great night, guys.
All right, good night, Bobby.
Have a good night, brother.
He pounds the hell out of the thing, doesn't he?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, that's awesome. I think most people died off. I haven't seen anybody comment in a little while. So we can take this. We can take this really quick off of live. Yeah. Anybody who's still on, guys, cheers to everyone out there. Thank you so much for hopping on here tonight. I know it was kind of late for me normally, but had a blast with my friends here on the West Coast. So cheers to all in chat. Again, thank you so much for stopping in. I will be live next Monday for the monthly giveaway through Patreon. So until then, guys, cheers. Have a good night, everyone. Mash Bill, good night, buddy. See ya, and see you guys next time. Cheers.
Cheers, everyone.